What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of BKNY Hoops. If you're new to the channel, I am your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, let's get into it. I do apologize for all the people that's in here waiting for being late. My bad. Just trying to get everything set up over here. All right, let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. You see it, Nets, Egor Demin, whatever. He has some strong words for NBA executives that really call him potentially a bust. Let's actually get into the actual article. I'm going to get into a couple of net stories over here, man. We'll see how long I'm going to do this show because I got to feed my daughter. She wakes up, who knows, man. We'll see. She's very unpredictable right now. So let's get into the actual main story over here. And let me see. All right, here we go. Nets Egor Demin reacts to NBA executives labeling him the biggest reach of the draft. And I don't know. I do kind of somewhat agree with that. I just think he was picked too high. I'm trying to be positive over here, man. So there is some hope for him. We'll see what happens. But the way he is now, he's really more like 19, 20, right? Maybe like a Ricky Rubio type player, a guy who can, just not necessarily like, a top, like when you compare him to like other top point guards in the league, right? He's really, I'm gonna try to be nice, man. All right, let's get into let's get into the actual article over here, man. It says the selection of Egor Demin with the 8th pick in the June drafts drew widespread speculation after the team endured a flurry of criticism on draft night. So 20 NBA executives and scouts labeled Demin the biggest reach of the draft, right? And I've been saying this for a while because I just look at him in college, right? Only 10.3 points a game. You look at him in summer league, right? He's not, they didn't really win a lot of games. Like you lost to guys that's actually really trying to make it in the actual league, man. I mean, if you're a pro player, you can't be losing to like, journeymen, right? Guys who's actually just not in the NBA. I mean, that's a huge red flag right there. There are a lot of opinions and conversations around this, and it will always be like this as far as I understand. This is Egor actually really responding to the criticism. He said during an interview with Russian sports sites at Champions, I try to simply isolate myself from any conversations and discussions of the public. I concentrate on my work and development together with people who help me be the best version of myself. To me, he should have stayed another year in college, man. But, all right, whatever, Demin represents the first lottery selection since 2010. He carries a heavy expectations as he begins his NBA career with Brooklyn, man. And again, like we compare him to, let's say, the top point guards in the NBA, the Shea Gilgeous-Alexanders. But this is not it right here. Hold on, let me see. Let's see this one. Hold on. All right, hold on. NBA point guards 2025. Oh, these are free agents, man. Where's the list at, man? Damn. So you look at like Donovan Mitchell, who can actually play point, right? I mean, I think they'll probably look to do that next this upcoming season. Who else, man? I'm trying to think of other elite point guards. Cade Cunningham, right? Shea, I mentioned him already. Yeah, man, he just doesn't really measure up to those guys. And let me see here what else it says. All right, so they go into like Demin's summer league performance did ease concerns about his 3-point shooting after his struggles as a BYU 19-year-old shot 43.5% on 7.7 attempts per game over 4 appearances in Las Vegas. All right, so given his role, and that's the thing, like in the NBA, if he really does start shooting this, we got to see how it translates into the, when he actually starts playing real games. They can really kind of get into the shooting pocket of him, and does he has the explosiveness to really kind of like put the ball on the floor, right? Explode through contact. I mean, you have to be a scoring threat, man. You have to really like turn heads. So like, let's say the guy that's guarding Egor, right? I mean, he's so like, what's the word, man? He's so elite offensively. who it gets like a secondary defender to actually come and help or turn his head, and then one of his teammates, whoever that is, whether it be Nick Claxton or something like that, or Nolan Troyer can actually go for like a backdoor cut, or like or cut to the basket, getting like an open layup. Can Egor actually really do that, man? So I don't know if he can really do that. I mean, if you look at his physique, it's just I mean, he looks like an 8th grader pretty much, man. I mean, he just has no like definition. I don't know if I mean, that's fixable, right? But we seen players that doesn't fix that, like Nick Claxton, right? I mean, he hasn't gotten stronger. Still the same exact weight that he was when he first got into the NBA. So there's no guarantees that Egor would actually really kind of put on muscle. We've seen Cooper Flag do it, right? He was 205. Now he's 220 something pounds now. So it's doable. It's just, will they actually do it? It says, given his raw ball handling, many have questioned whether Demin will play point guard or wing at the next level. However, he said numerous times following the draft that he's focused on impacting the game as a playmaker, regardless of what the position he plays. All right, again, so you got to be a scoring threat, to actually be a really, really elite playmaker, man. Like, you have to be a serious scoring threat. Because if they, like I said, there's no reason to double team you. I mean, how you gonna make plays, man? If you can't beat anyone with the dribble, or, I mean, then that's gonna be a problem right there, man. All right. So it says Demin will likely play. He will open the season as a net starting point guard alongside veterans such as Michael Porter Jr., Cam Thomas, Nick Claxton, Terrence Mann. All right, and so let's go into the next story over here, man. The Nets over here. Bleacher Report predicts Nets will win fewer games in 2025, 2026 than last season, which is not good, right? Because we've seen like these high draft picks, the number 1, 2, or 3, really going to like teams with like good, better records, like teams that like Atlanta got the number 1 pick and they were in the play-in right there, man. So that's not really a good thing. We'll get into this article right here, man. And it says following the release of the 25-26 schedule, Bleacher Report projected the final records for every organization in the league. Brooklyn was given an estimate record of 24-58, 2 games worse than opposed to last year. So it remains to be seen whether Cam Thomas will be back, but that is unlikely to make a huge difference in the win column. Ouch, man. And all the Cam Thomas bombs, man. I mean, they're just flying at him, and most of the media pundits and general managers out there, they don't really believe that he's really truly an impact player like that, man. As if the Nets were a little better when he played, but they still had a point differential around that of a 27-win team with him on the floor. And this is what I said about Cam Thomas too, is that when he's playing, right, I mean, the offensive rating, like it doesn't go up. It's still borderline stays the same. But if you was to throw like, Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, I mean, who else? I'm just thinking about. Let me see. Like let's say Jalen Brunson. I mean, the offensive rating actually really just goes up, man. Luka Doncic, the rating goes up. So, I mean, that's how you can really kind of measure it with Cam Thomas over here, man. As of today, there's no reason. Isn't much of a reason to believe Thomas won't be back, and that's not because of negotiations. He has been negotiations have been extremely positive between him and the front office. It's because there's not another team in the league that is presently targeting the 23-year-old until otherwise noted. It should be assumed that Thomas will be a net next season. So let me ask you something. If you had like Anthony Edwards on the team, right? And let's say, I mean, they would just sign the dude, man, Damn, Sean Marks is just like, but it's not, like I said, it's just not just Sean Marks. It's like Josh Giddey, Jonathan Kuminga, it's a couple of players out there. It's just not the Cam Thomas thing. And I'm glad these general managers, are really starting to come to their senses, because like, if you look at Devin Booker, right, they paid him, they rewarded him for not, and he couldn't even lead his team to at least a playing spot. We have Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, so, and they rewarded him with a big contract. So I'm glad, like these general managers are starting to come to their senses and saying, hey, if we give Cam Thomas a $30 million a year contract, I mean, how does that help the Brooklyn Nets? You know, I mean, if you're still going to lose anyway, right? Um, then it's like, why pay the guy? I mean, you rather get some veteran guys. If you're only going to win 27, 28 games with Cam Thomas at $30 million a year, doesn't make any sense really signing him to that much money, because you can just get like veteran guys to fill out the roster and lose anyway. You know, so and then we get into Michael Porter. I'm gonna open up the phone lines real quick over here, man. We're gonna open up the phone lines. We get into Michael Porter Jr. Is he like that dude over there, man? And it says Porter hasn't been a go-to scorer on his team since his collegiate days. And again, that's college. There's different levels when it comes to, college and the NBA, and it comes to the G League. And like it seems like Michael Porter Jr. really is the best player on this team right now. And really, to me, and I think his mind is programmed to actually be a high-end role player, because, I mean, he has to go out there, he has to play defense. I mean, he has to look to, since the defense is going to be really kind of keen in on him. And like scouting reports, they're going to look at every part of his game, his weaknesses. He's not necessarily the most explosive athlete. And, Jody Fernandez is going to have to come up with some schemes to try to get smaller players like kind of switched on to him. And does he has the strength and physicality to really go and back those guys down? What's his shooting percentages? Because like I said, he's not going to just be playing off of Jokic, man. I mean, he's going to be the guy, so can he get to certain spots and hit 7, 8 out of 10, from I don't know, man. That's we'll see. We'll see. I don't see Michael Porter Jr. being able to really kind of sustain that, man. It's a lot of pressure. Physically, is he up to the task? We've seen what happened with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving blew his knee out because, I mean, every offensive possession, I mean, he was that guy. He was the only one that was able to really break a defense down and get to the rim. So, and he had to go out there and guard. So let me get the phone lines open. We'll get into the Highsmith trade. And, I was out there he may be flipped again, AP. Let me get the phone lines open over here. Let me see. Let me get these open. Let's see. Hold on. We got the wait. Oh, here we go. All right. All right. So everybody on Facebook earlier on the Nets page was flipping out about giving up a second round pick for Highsmith, right? And my reaction to this: who cares about second round picks? Most of those guys. It's not like you have LeBron James as a second round pick. It's mainly guys that really aren't going to go play, and they'll be in the G League, or they'll be actually going overseas. And what article is this over here, man? So they actually graded a trade, and they give this move a B. We'll get into the scouting reports on Haywood. I never really heard of him, man. So it's not like he's one of these players that's like highly coveted around the league. Teams are like fighting or overbidding to really kind of pay the guy, man. So it says Brooklyn holds the NBA best 32 future first round picks, 13 first rounders, 19 second round picks. I mean, these picks aren't nothing, man. If they're not valuable, if we don't really have the players in the draft, man, So, yo, Jonathan, what's going on, man?
Hey, BK. A lot of good topics tonight. I'd rather start with the Egor thing. Listen, it was a big reach by Sean and the organization, but they really believe in his playmaking abilities, as potential to be a forward and a point guard somewhat. I think for Egor this year, getting physically stronger and getting quicker as a player are going to be two challenges for him that I hope he can solve. The great thing is he seems to have a maturity, leadership factor about himself. He's kind of very involved in revving up the young guys, so I think he wants to be that leader on his team, and he admitted, I have to get physically stronger. You'll probably see me on the gym a lot more than in practice. So I think the great thing about Egor is he recognizes what his weaknesses are, and we just have to let the season play out and see if he can rise above the challenges and really reward the organization for taking such a high-risk gamble on him, because there are a lot of question marks about him, but I think he has the right mindset. The Haywood thing, that was interesting today. I think it was good business by the Nets. He's only making $5.3 million. He's injured right now with a meniscus injury, so he won't be playing until around December. And we basically exchanged a protected second-round pick for an unprotected second-round pick. I think it's a good business deal for both sides. My thing is this. You have $22 million left to spend. We have 19 players on this roster, excluding Cam Thomas. Like, you have to start figuring these things out sooner than later. I'm surprised that this organization is waiting till like right before media day and training camp to solve all this, because it's going to ask out a lot of players on this team. So I hope this organization knows who should be a part of this team and who should fight for roles. We have a huge roster crunch situation right now, and I hope Cam does take the money eventually, the $28 million, to let this be his prove-it year. At the end of the day, you can't win against the market. You can't win against the media. You can't win on this organization right now. The best thing you can do is take the contract that was offered, let it be a prove-it year, and let's reevaluate a year from now. I think right now this year should be about the young guys. Let the vets like MPJ be good supporting veteran characters, and let the young guys grow during what's going to be a very adverse season.
Well,
but I hope at the end
that's another thing, man. There's only one basketball, man. I mean, all these guys need a lot of development. They're going to need the ball in their hands to really make the mistakes, right?
Right.
I don't know, man. Just
you just got to let it play out, BK. And the thing about MPJ is his biggest weakness is playmaking. Like, he's going to have to be a primary option. So it's going to be an adjustment period for him as well. I just hope he can work on his weaknesses while being a good vet for the young guys, but he does bring some experience. It'll be interesting to see what his role is going to be on this team as a 1 or 2 option, and how he's going to impact the young guys. I just hope his podcast antics, that doesn't become dominant, because he's saying a lot of things. They're getting a lot of people talking a lot of stuff. I just hope he keeps it all basketball and grows his role as a good guy.
I mean, he's talking real though, man. Let me let AP go real quick.
Real.
Well, MPJ, he's gonna get flipped again, like I stated earlier in the chat. So we shouldn't have to worry. We're just getting his value up. I think we can get something from him. And as far as the Highsmith trade, the second round pick won't convey. So basically, they had to send something in order for the trade to work. So, but that second round pick we got that's protected, they won't even get it. So,
and we got an unprotected second, so that wasn't bad.
Yeah, unprotected second. So, and we got Highsmith, which we can flip again during the trade deadline, and but it's all comes to.
It seems like it doesn't seem bad. Here's his strengths and his weaknesses. He's an elite defender, 3-and-D potential, meaning that he still has to work on his 3-point shot.
Yeah, that's 3-point shot.
And you don't need a bag, right? You don't need a bag, but if you can get to certain spots and make shots,
he's a solid defender. It's just we have the roster crunch right now, and he's 28, and he's an unrestricted free agent. So, to what AP said, if you can get some more seconds for him at next year's deadline, there'll definitely be some teams calling, especially if he's healthy and available. So, I think the Nets could extract more from this deal.
The interesting thing is the roster. We only could get 15, so Timmy might not make it, and Keon Johnson might not make it.
AP, you are muffled, man. You sound muffled there.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right, I said Keon. We got a roster crunch, so Keon Johnson and Timmy might not make it. So
Tucson as well.
Was another one too, man. Yeah,
Tucson from Walmart, even too, is on the bubble.
Yeah, and who else? We got a lot of.
Tariq Whitehead is on the bubble. If you got Terrence Mann and Trey Powell as the backup,
his contract.
We're going to be looking at Noah Sanchez. We're going to look at a lot of these players that the Brooklyn Nets passed up on. And I'll be doing shows on him, man, because we got to expose Sean Marks for the bad general manager that he actually is.
That's all I've been doing on Twitter, BK. You've taken you this long.
I thought you said Sean Marks is good. BK,
who said that?
You.
No. I didn't agree with this direction right here, man. I didn't want them to go tank and try to get these draft picks because the draft wasn't that good, though, man. I mean, it wasn't really.
But you want them to tank this year, though, right?
But well, again, the lottery, from what I understand, it's like a raffle. We don't know. I mean, we'll see. I mean,
I think you got the wrong R word. It is rigged. Not raffle. It is a rigged draft.
Again, if it was rigged, Zion would be in New York, not with the Pelicans.
No, you know why Zion went to the Pelicans? Because the owner just bought the Pelicans, so that was a gift for him.
Yeah, but
so that's why he didn't get to
the hype that was coming out of him. You want him in like New York or LA, not in a non-basketball city, right?
Yeah, but
New Orleans is not a basketball city; it's a football city.
Yeah, but BK, they dodged a bullet because this Zion right now is
Yeah, I'm
years
just
away
saying,
from what
but
it
we
used
didn't
to
know. We
be.
couldn't foresee that. We didn't know he was going to be a fat slob.
No, no, damn.
I'm
Man,
BK,
that's
whatever you do, don't
cold.
go to New Orleans anytime
That's
soon.
cold. That's cold as hell. Who
Because he
knows? They
definitely
might.
ain't taking you to Subways.
I know. Well, listen, man. The sugar is like a drug, man. It's really, really hard to kick, man. Because it's like they throw it in everything, you know.
It's not
So
even sugar, bro. He don't
it
even.
is.
I understand. No, no. Listen, I
I
understand.
lost 25 pounds by just drastically reducing sugar. Nothing
All right,
else. A little bit of exercise.
but my point is, Zion don't even exercise. It's not like he training. He just eat, eat, and eat. Like even if he changed his diet, like he's still like he's not gaining no muscles or anything. He's not like constantly in the gym.
Yeah, maybe he's just not motivated to be there, man. I don't blame him.
I don't think he motivated in general.
Nah, see, and that's the good thing I like about drafting Yegor is he looks very motivated to want to be an integral part of this team. I think a lot of these guys have the right mentality on our team. It's just how they're going to develop their skill sets, and improve on their weaknesses. Like that's going to be the challenge.
So John, you don't think we reached for Diego?
No, they definitely did. We all know that. I had him at like what was it? I think it was around 17 or 18 at one point. But I think in their mind was they wanted a point guard so badly that they didn't want another team to steal him just because of the height factor. And does have the best vision in this draft potentially.
Well,
So
listen,
I understand
you
why
can
they
have the
did
height
it.
all you want, Jonathan, but really
Yeah,
it's strength, man. That
I know.
getting to the rim, being able to explode through
All right,
contact,
Right,
right?
but let me
That's
finish.
what gets it done.
My thing to AP's point was the Nets had all these assets to trade up for him, but I guess they felt like they weren't going to be able to do it. So I understand why they did it, but at the same
Nobody
time,
wanted to
you
do it.
didn't.
All the teams in front of the Brooklyn Nets took
I,
the
I,
best available
I,
players.
I know, but this is where the Ben Rath move really hurts because you got Nolan Trior to potentially be the backup point guard. I understood all that, but now you have three guards in this team. They all can't play together, and two are probably going to have to play off the bench. And how does that work? Like, that's the problem is
I
figuring out
think
what
you
their roles
miss
can be.
John. I think you misrepresent Igor. I think he's gonna be a small forward, a wing.
Nah, if he gets physically stronger, yes. But when this
Yes,
team is
I
ready
mean
to compete,
eventually,
I
but
know when this team is ready to compete, I want to run the offense because he has the vision. I don't want him to just be in the corner, AP, and just
no,
shoot
he
threes like
don't.
Duncan Robinson. He
Listen,
can do way
John, he
more.
doesn't.
He can do way more than that.
John, he doesn't have to be in the corner. Like LeBron James was playing small forward, and he had the ball in his hand. It could be like that. It have like the power. I mean, the point guard as a playmaker slash in the
Right, but
corner doing all other stuff.
Right, but I'm just saying you want to be more active. Because his biggest problem is that he's a slow player. But if he can be active on the court as a wing and a guard leading the offense, it makes him better and it lets his offense grow. Yegor's biggest challenge is going to be how his offense can progress. Now, if you make him a combo guy, it could work, but you don't want him just standing in the corner. So if he can be active
Nah,
on both
he
sides,
won't.
it
He
makes
won't
him
be
better.
standing in the corner. I just think he's too slow to play point guard. So I think
Yeah,
wing
but
You're
is
talking
is,
about
is better.
Diego?
For him.
yeah,
Yeah.
but can you start Nolan as the leading point guard? I don't see it just because he does not have the scoring mindset yet. He can score a little bit, but
Well,
he
Diego,
mostly does the layup
Jonathan,
game.
hold on. Diego averaged 10.3 points. That's
I was
not a
talking about
scoring
I was talking
mindset.
about I was talking about Nolan. Nolan, you can't start Nolan as the lead point guard
You
just
can't
because.
start. You can't start. Then you can't start Diego too because he doesn't have a scoring mindset either.
But he has to grow into a BK, and he's probably going to get the starting nod just because has the best vision on his team right now. That's the one thing this organization wants to do this year is
Yeah,
have
Yeah,
all
a
right.
but
lot of
Again,
playmaking.
hold on. Is there any reason to run a second defender at Diego based on what
Not
you
right
saw in
now
summer league?
because he's a rookie and he has weaknesses yet to
Look at
solve.
his skill set, man. I don't care about the rookies. LeBron was a rookie.
Fir-
Wemby was
fir-
a rookie. No,
First of all, they don't
Hill was
have
a
to
rookie.
double team because he's not strong yet. Once he gets physically stronger
All right.
and
So
can
how are
get
you
past
gonna be?
people, it
Hold on.
changes.
How are you gonna be an elite playmaker, right?
Oh.
If you can't draw a secondary defender to
He
take the ball
has
out of
to
your hand.
get physically stronger and quicker as a player. Those are his two weaknesses he has to work on, BK. Obviously, right now, teams are not going to double team because they know what his weaknesses are. But once he gets those weaknesses turned into strengths, damn, that now we have to
I
double
don't.
team
That's
this
the
guy.
thing. I don't see NBA teams really doing that, man. They ain't trying to really wait on these players like that. I don't know,
AP,
man.
can you tell him that he's a rookie right now, AP, and that it's going to take a little time, please? He doesn't
he's
get
a
that.
rookie. But I mean, both of y'all is right in a way. I just think and you're right too, John. When you said we have a team full of playmakers,
that's why I don't think Yegor is going to play point guard. I think he's going to play small forward, and we're going to have a bunch of people that can pass, that can play make. Because we're going to run a lot of dribble handoff as our offensive system. So
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
that means no one would be the 1, Cam would be the 2, Jaeger would be the 3, MPJ's the 4, and Claxton's the 5. Like I understand why they would go for it, but man, defensively that lineup is garbage, man. You're not going to
I
really
don't
do
even
much.
Well, I mean,
know.
listen, it'll be
I
more.
don't even know. I don't even know if
Out.
I don't even know if Diego will start. I think it would be Terrence Mann or somebody.
No, they should not start Terrence Mann. That would be a huge mistake. The way the young guys got to play some
Well,
minutes.
that depends on the Nets' priorities. Do they want to win the games or they want to lose games? So
This is where Jordy needs to be smart this year. I got to see Jordy.
Nah,
be
you know
smart
what it
this year
is.
with how
You
he
know what it
uses
is.
his
I
bench.
think on defense they're gonna have Cam guarding the point guard, and as far as they probably have Terrence Mann guarding the shooting guard or the small forward.
Well,
It's
listen,
gonna be like
they
that.
gotta battle that out in training camp. You know, so like Danny Wolf, Noah Clowney's going to be going at it to see who actually starts and who gets more like rotational.
Wait, you think Danny Wolf gonna make the team?
Yeah, I mean he should. I mean if he has a shoot. I mean he shoots.
So who they gonna cut then? Who they gonna cut? They gotta cut like 2 or 3 players. Who they gonna cut?
I think Tucson's getting cut. I don't think his skill set works for this team, so I think he would be one
Tyrese Martin. Who was I reading? Drew Timmy, Jalen Wilson.
Yeah, and you know who you should look at for on the trade block next year? Dayron. As much as I like what he gives you as a backup, he really still is not a solid defender. And looking at who they want defensive-wise, he can't move his feet a lot.
It's not about Dayron is a good rebounder, though. One of the top
but you
in the
know
league.
Why they would do it, though, AP? Because you have Wolf and you also have Clowney, who are both struggling to break in right now. So
I don't think they're going to get off of Dayron.
A lot of these guys, since they don't really have any, like, elite offensive skill like that, they're gonna need like screens. So that's where Dayron comes in to set screens for Michael Porter Jr. to free him up, and Nolan Troyer. And let's see if Dayron has been working on that 17-foot jumper, man.
I think Wolf gonna be playing more of a power forward position than the center. So
but then what does Clowney do? Do you move Clowney to
Clowney? No, Clowney is not a center though. Clowney is like a power forward.
But if
Clowney's not a power forward either, man.
Yeah, but that's just the thing. Are we going to really cut Clowney when we really haven't seen his full potential yet? I don't know if that's a smart move.
I mean, John, we're not cutting Clowney. Like those players, he's not on the fringe. Like the people that's on the fringe.
Hold on. Clowney may not make it to his second NBA contract. How about that?
No. But we talking about Nets here. He's not getting. Listen, who knows who's gonna make it? Nah. You can't say. First of all, wait. You were talking about Clowney not making it to the second contract, and you was the big one saying he gonna replace Nicholas Claxton.
Yo, facts. He was so high on Clowney at one point. Yo, Clowney could shoot these threes. Oh my
you
God.
saw he can space out Jokic.
Hold on. Let me rebuttal. Cannot hit threes, right? At the weight that he is, he's not a power forward, he's not a center, and he's not a small forward, man.
But we told you that, but you
talk it out for a minute. I gotta go attend to my daughter real quick.
Right. All right, no problem. Now, the reason why I say the Darren thing, AP, is just because I like what he gives you as a backup. It's just he's only making $6 million, and he is potential trade asset because other teams are looking for backups. Like I wouldn't want to move off for him, but I wouldn't be surprised because Clowney and Wolf are a part of the long-term future potentially. Whereas Dayron, they know where he's at as a player, and I feel like if a team does make an offer at Dayron, Sean Marks would probably listen to it just because he has 2 young guys who could play as small centers or as the forward, you know? That's where I was going.
Yeah, I think so too. But I'm just trying to like I don't have no direction of what direction Marks is heading in, like with the plays and stuff. So I don't think if you wanna space it out, I don't think if you like because it's not making any sense right now. Dayron Sharp, I feel you might be right. They might end up trading him down the line, but like I don't really know, like for what, unless it's in a big package where we could get a player. But I just find it interesting that most of the contracts we sign or people we sign, it's expiring next year, so we having cap space for next year. I'm just wondering who's the free agent or who we gonna trade for next year? As far as
Yeah.
like,
Well, the thing is, 2026 doesn't look as great as it did like a year and a half ago. Right now, everybody's looking at 2027 because Giannis, Mitchell, and Joker could potentially be free agents. But if they're off the
mhm.
board, it's kind of like middle aging vets, guys towards the end of the career. And for the Nets, you don't just want to drop 50, 60 mil for a vet towards the end of his career to join a team of youngsters. Like, you want to get a guy in the prime of his career, but those options are dwindling. And that's why for the Nets, you don't want to be rebuilding for 4 to 5 years and wait for that guy to not be in your crosshairs. Or if you draft the guy in 2026, then you could take a little more time and get that veteran star to play with that guy. But like you said, what is Mark's ultimate direction here? I truly don't know, because now you have this roster crunch of 19 guys. Now you have all these vets now, and you're supposed to prioritize the young guys. Like, who is going to be on this team a year from now? I think 3/4 of this team could be gone by the deadline potentially, just because there's too many guys overlapping each other. Like, you're going to have to cut it maybe 3 to 4 guys just off this roster, and then send 3 of those guys to the G League. Like, there's going to be a lot of
Yeah,
decisions that have to be made.
who's gonna send to the G League? Like, who? Matter of fact, who are our two-way players right now?
Two-way players. I think Drew Timmy is one of our two-way players. Yeah, he's
Okay,
got like
that's the one.
who's another guy? I think Tucson. Yeah, Tucson is he's
Okay,
on a 2-year contract. And the third guy, I think it's Etienne. I think it's Etienne.
okay.
The Etienne
So we
kid.
don't have to cut them since they're gonna be on a two-way and they're not gonna count as a roster spot. So who else is gonna not make the team though?
I think right now you could say Jalen Wilson, Whitehead,
Okay, I
Tucson,
agree.
they're on the bubble. The thing with Whitehead is, if Thomas is coming back to be a starting guard, you have Drake Powell and Terrence Mann right behind him. That means
Wait,
Whitehead is a cool singer.
Tucson is signed. He's signed on a normal deal.
I think he's on no, I think he's on a 2 ways though. It's like a 2-year 2-way, unless they
Okay,
convert his contract to this year. But
I
he's not
think
guaranteed, I think.
I think you're forgetting somebody. I think it's Keon Johnson that's signed to a non-guaranteed.
Yeah, he is too. The thing about Keon is, I know Jordy likes him, but you have all these young core members now. The thing about Keon is, before he showed you those good moments, he was just fighting to stay in the NBA. Do you want a guy that's just fighting to stay in the NBA, or do you want a guy that you know is going to be a core part of the future? I think Keon showed you some things, but there are some guys like Drake Powell that want to take his job right now. So I feel like he's on the bubble just because of the young core we have right now. But he could still be on
Keon,
this team. It depends.
Keon Johnson is still young. He still could be part of the future. I mean, he has. He has a lot of athletic ability. I just don't know. I don't know if he should. Well, I mean, Timmy's on the two-way, so I don't know. But as far as cutting, I mean, you want to cut what's his name? What's the shooting guard name?
Tyrese Martin?
Yeah, him or what's this
Wait, I
guy
gotta,
name?
I gotta go take care of something. I'll be right back, man. All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, I'm here. I had to feed my daughter, man. Like I said, I was in. She wakes up.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. No
So
daddy duties.
what we are talking about?
Nah, we were just saying, though, we was thinking about the players we need to cut. So as far as Derek Whitehead, I don't think they're gonna cut him because he has a guaranteed contract. So I don't know. It's gonna be a few people.
He's another one that's not gonna probably make it to a second NBA contract, man. So he's another one.
But this is his second year. I mean, he's still got 2 more years left on his rookie deal, you know.
Again, all we got to do is compare him to other guys in the league, man. Do you see anything special about him that like blows you away?
Nah, not really. But as far as he started improving last year, especially his shots, I mean, he's not injured like he was the first year. So who knows, you know? And it seemed like Clowney regressed last year, but who knows how he is in his junior season. So we don't know.
Again, he has to get stronger, man. And you look at all the power forwards around the league, they're 250. He's 210 pounds. So, again, from a physicality perspective, he can't play the power forward, you know, unless he can go out there and hit threes at 38, 39, 40%. Then let's say if he does get to that, let's say hypothetically he can get to 40% from three. Then if I'm a defender, all I got to do is stay in his shooting pocket, right? He's not going to be able to like really kind of like put the ball on the floor. We seen that last season.
Mhm.
Him trying to put the ball on the floor. It was ugly, man. So I mean, unless he gets stronger, he's not a. He really has the build of a small forward. And
yeah, that's why I think he's a tweener. I think he's a tweener as far as he could play small forward and power.
To be a small forward, you have to have ball handling skills, shooting, and passing. Clowney doesn't have that.
He doesn't have it, but he's still a good player. I think so. I mean, well, you got to give him a chance. I think you just throwing him under the bus right away.
I did positive videos on Clowney. You remember?
You did. It was the point you was saying he was going to take Nick Claxton's face at center, and I was saying no way.
So he only came out. He came out of college shooting 27.5% from three, which is horrible. You know,
yeah.
Unless you have a guy like, let's say you have Anthony Cade that can take, you know, the his man off of him, right? Then that with this team, man, I don't see it. Maybe if he was playing for like a shit like a LeBron or something like that, like a Ja Morant.
Yeah, but Clowney, he doesn't need to have the ball in his hand. We have a lot of playmakers and a lot of ball handlers. So
what I'm saying is that all I got to do is stay attached to him, right? I get in the shooting pocket, the Clowney, and he can't do anything else. He doesn't have no ball handling skills. He even if he could put the ball on the floor, right? He doesn't know how to make plays. You know, I mean, he's just, I guess I don't know what he is, man. You know, he's not.
I get what you. He's stationary. Yeah, but see, this is my thing. Like, if we get Cam Thomas come back, that's a lot of ball. Like, see, the pressure Cam Thomas creates, he can actually like he could draw attention and then have it spaced out. Now, Clowney has to hit the shots.
I don't think Cam Thomas is on that level, man, because he would have got his money then. You know, if he was on that level.
No, because you don't think so?
No.
So
Jaylen Brown, fully healthy Jaylen Brown was guarding Cam Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any reason to send a second defender to help for Jaylen Brown?
It depends. If he's cooking. I mean, Jaylen Brown. All right. I mean, Jaylen Brown is Jaylen Brown. I mean, you don't need the.
There's also a Jaden McDaniels, right, who can guard.
But how many like defenders you have in the league that can really guard? You just naming the top defenders.
A lot.
So, who else?
Nimrod. Who's the other dude, man?
Because Jalen Brunson can't guard Cam Thomas.
No, I'm talking about like the OG Ananobis. They can guard him. They don't really need help. Jason Tatum can guard him one-on-one.
You think Jason Tatum not that good defensively? He's all right. He's not that good.
What made the Boston Celtics so special was that all five of those guys can guard their own man individually. They didn't have to send help. You know, of course, if they, like disclosure, if you're healthy.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't see them as like lockdown defenders. Like they not like now Jaylen Brown. I agree with you.
Drew
but
Holiday,
as far as Drew Holiday not the same no more. And I've seen Drew Holiday get cooked by a slow-footed player. So you can't say that. He got cooked by Jimmy Butler.
Like, we don't know if he ever suffering any kind of injuries. Like if you're a hooper, you ain't gonna go out there and say, "Yo, I'm kind of battling a knee injury." Like, nah, he was like, "What?" I mean, they're gonna look at. We don't know. We don't know what's going on. Like with Drew Holiday, man. I'm trying to think of other guys, man. James
Jackson.
He can defend.
But he's not guarding smaller. He's not guarding like perimeter players though. I ain't say he can't, but he's not like that's not gonna be his primary focus on defense. He's gonna be more like protecting the paint.
The thing with Cam is that he doesn't like has the physicality to really like explode through contact, man. Like Donovan Mitchell could.
Nah, man. He does. He draws. Cam Thomas draw a lot of fouls. So you can't say he doesn't have like the physical.
I mean, I'm talking about like guys like just read the scout report on him and stays down on the pump fakes and just go verticality. Then like
Yeah, but Cam Thomas know how to control his body though. he can draw fouls like we were just saying. So that's important. I mean, he was like the head in free throw percent. I mean, free throw attempts at one point during the season. So, I mean, who else could draw fouls on the team besides him?
Man.
You can't name nobody. I can't. It's not going to be Egor.
No, that's what I was saying about Egor. Egor to me has huge bust potential. You saw the thumbnail I made, man. And that's true. I mean, there's a 70% probability he doesn't make it to the second NBA contract. I mean, you know.
Ooh, Egor?
Yeah, man. I mean, you act like
so who you think gonna make it to their second? I ain't saying it's guaranteed, but if we project it, who you think gonna make it to the second contract out of the draft players Sean Marks drafted this year?
Maybe Drake Powell because he has value. He's
but you ain't see him yet. You ain't see him play yet.
Based on the scouting report, yeah, player one is right. See, Cam Thomas would get locked up by anyone on last year's Celtics team. Yeah, man.
Nah, you serious?
Yeah, man.
He would cook. What's his name? What's that short white guard name? White point guard name?
Peyton Pritchard. You mean?
Yeah, he would cook him.
Yeah,
he would cook that guy. What you mean you don't know? First of all, he way bigger and physical, man. He would cook that guy, man. Who else we got?
I mean, you're talking about a role player, man. He has to go out there and cook the main guys. That's the main thing.
No, but you said you say anybody on the Celtics could cook him, and I disagree with that. Now, as far as
step off up in here, man. Let me get the link in here. All right, if I got my daughter in my hands right now, so I mean, she starts going crazy and starts crying, I'm gonna have to end the show.
It's all good. It's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been oral.
In my arms, man. So at this time, like between 12 and 5 o'clock in the morning, if I put her down, she'll start crying, man. It's crazy.
Nah, that's good, man. You know, it's all good. Congratulations. You know that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as far as I'm trying to see, man, I don't know who's gonna end up breaking through, but if Egor, I don't know. Egor is just too slow for me. I don't see him in Drake Powell. I never seen him play besides college.
Well, you see them in summer league, right? I mean, they listen.
They didn't play summer league.
They couldn't even beat guys that are trying to make NBA rosters, man.
Yeah, they looked bad, man.
Look at what was his name, man? This dude, the power forward. What was his name? The one that got injured. I forgot his name.
You talk about for where? What team?
I think he's on New Orleans right now, the power forward. Let me look up the NBA draft real quick. Like, he was a man amongst boys, man. He was like busting ass, moving people out the way. Like, physically, they couldn't really hold him.
we don't have no. What big play we have? Only big play we have. He's not even in shape. Is what's the power forward we drafted? That's it. It's only him. But as far as Sean Marks not getting a lot of like big players, like that's just going to be our downfall again.
Yeah,
so
Derek Queen. Yeah, Derek Queen. So Derek Queen. If you watch him, he was moving guys, man. He was.
I don't even think he that good though. To me, I don't know.
In summer league, right? He was destroying them.
Yo, Claude Smith is stupid.
No, he was getting blocked.
Listen, you were meant to live to be 1,000 years old, man. Right? 47 years old is still young. You meant to live 1,000 to be 1,000.
BK. Yo, BK.
Yeah.
I'm here. Go ahead, CJ. What's good, man?
Why you think you boys ain't gonna make it to their second contract?
Yegor's potentially. It depends.
What about Noah, bro?
Huh?
Bro, what about Noah, bro?
I mean, that's a possibility. We got to see how he looks against NBA competition, man. I don't know. Nolan, I didn't like the way he looked in summer league, man. I mean, they were just like he couldn't. I mean, they were comparing him to Tyrese Maxey. I just wasn't blown away. You know, maybe
he get a jumper. Yeah, he'll be hard to guard because it's hard to stay in front of him.
Yeah.
But how you compare summer league? You ain't see Powell play yet.
No, I just said based on his scouting report.
But some people told me Drake Paul gonna be the breakout star on the team, and like I don't even know about that. I mean,
I don't know because he got again. This is like you have to have so many skills, man. It's just
no, he been working on his handles. You ain't saw the video he working on his handles.
Yeah, but you gotta have the confidence to do that and against like top tier defenders, man. You know, that's the thing. You gotta do that against like like let's say Jonathan Isaac is guarding you, man. Can you break him down off the dribble, you know, and try to finish on him? You know, officially.
Powell don't have no handles. I don't see anybody.
He's been working on it, but like, let's say if Isaac, you see how long he is, right? He's guarding you.
Wait, well, hold on. I will say this though. You saw Drake Paul playing high school.
I didn't know. I saw
no. Go look at high school highlights. Don't see it. He wasn't sorry.
No, see, high school again. There's levels, man. You know, the guys in the NBA are strong, man. You ain't gonna just be able to move them like that. A lot of those guys, man. Like, yeah,
he was a draft lottery pick at one point. He was.
Yeah, I don't see none of the draft picks having better handles than Cam Thomas, and that's a shame.
No, I could see one of them could be better than Cam Thomas.
I said handles.
Handles. You can say handles, but the reason why, if I could see one of them be better than him. I don't know how
like the recovery. Say if you develop your handles, man, like the recovery. Like if you you do like an in and out crossover, you catch them off balance. I mean, the way they can get back on balance, it takes them about 1.2 seconds, man. They're quick, man, defensively, man. They, you know, I know the Dreamers pros out there would say, well, they don't play defense in the NBA, man. You know, they guard, man.
But like Noah, he got to get the right type of trainer because like he quick. He just need the right type of trainer for his game.
Noah can't finish for shit. And he's too out of control sometimes. So maybe you're right on that. He does need
he needs to get stronger and get the bumps, man.
If you want to technically be real, he the most NBA ready on the team. You want to technically
you mean out of the draft picks?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about like ready. I didn't saw Drake Powell play it. That's why I'm saying that.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
He the only one to suppress me. Like Egor will hit three besides the 3-point. He the only one to suppress me. The reason why I'm saying that, do you saw the way he would finish like the layups and stuff in summer league?
Egor impressed me with his shooting. I was kind of surprised because they was trying to compare him to Ben Simmons, but he's way better than that.
I think he's Tyrese Halliburton, like my boy Icy. I think he's Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, I think so.
Ben Simmons was 240 pounds, man. He was strong.
But
Egor was like $198.
Hey, BK, they were telling me Egor is the next Luka, bro. He still could be the next Luka. Hey, look.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if it turned out that way.
No, BK, that would be crazy. But I watched his workout video. He do the same thing Luka do. They have the same step back. It was one game he played in college. His step back had looked just like Luka.
I don't like Luka's game though, man. He'll dribble like the air out of the basketball and then throw you a grenade, man. That's just not good offense, man. Like he'll throw you a grenade with like 4 or 5 seconds on the shot clock, man.
I think they were saying that because it stepped back like that, though. I think that's why they're saying that. It stepped back like Luka.
Him just taking like so many seconds off a shot clock, man. It just gets the defense into like lean into you more. You want to like keep the defense off balance, keep your defenders off balance, moving the basketball, like backdoor cutting, the fundamentals, man, when it comes to basketball, man. But I'm not a big fan of like crazy high isolation basketball with 18 seconds on the shot clock. 7 seconds on the shot clock, yeah.
So BK, what would you say if he turned out to be Luka? Which I think he's gonna be like some way like Tyrese.
That's not a good thing because Luka don't play no defense, man. He was number one in blowback.
No, I think he's gonna play defense. I think he's gonna play defense. He in the Jordy system.
Luka not good on defense, but at least he tries. He just slow footed. That's all. But
yeah, I don't see that in Egor either. I don't see him being an elite defender like that. I mean, from like even from foot speed and a physicality standpoint.
I
can see that because in the summer league, I could tell.
Yeah, you can tell. You can just tell right off the rip, man. You can tell, like, if Jonathan Isaac is guarding Egor Demin, right? I mean, he's in trouble. Like he's not gonna be able to like blow by him or finish on.
I don't even think Isaac would waste his.
Do you know Yeager is like? Do you really know his game? Because you just think about isolation,
at his body,
like,
man. You know, pause. I'm just saying. I'm looking.
you talking about a one-on-one isolation. That's not his game. That's not his game.
Then you know what? We're in serious trouble, then, man.
No, we're not.
I thought you said you want ISO players though.
Like that though in the league.
They're not. Like, most of the guys are not ISO players that we got. You know what I'm saying? They're not ISO guys.
They're name like 1,000 players in the league that's able to ISO.
Yeah, but
no, he said like Maine is ISO. Like Cam Thomas is an ISO player.
Think about a point guard, right? On your team, a starting point guard. Half of them dudes is ISO players, bro.
Yeah, but he's not. They didn't draft him to be an ISO guy.
That's not a good thing, bro.
They didn't draft him to be an ISO guy.
I'm not saying he got to go out there and ISO the whole game, bro.
Not 18 seconds.
You gotta have that ISO game in your bag.
I said you want ball movement and player movement early in the shot.
Right, he's gotta have. Yegor has to have that in his bag somewhat, bro. At least somewhat.
We get all that, but they pick and roll guys. They're not ISO.
Yeah, exactly. Pick and roll guys.
So you want him to pick and roll the whole game?
No, that's his game style, bro. He not gonna
But that's not
dribble the damn ball out.
Hold on. Do we not set picks and screens like the whole damn game with Claxton?
Bro, I'm saying you have to have at the point guard spot. You have to have a plethora of things in your bag.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, you lying. Because look at Tyrese Halliburton. He don't got that in his damn game.
What? Yes, he do.
No, hell he's not.
No, he don't. Bro, where did you watch it, bro? Tyrese Halliburton do not have that in his game.
Nah, he could isolate. No, he's not.
Exactly.
See, y'all getting it wrong. Isolation player and be able to ISO is two different things. Can Halliburton ISO? Yes. Is he an isolation player? No. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, as far as
Yegor
Cam Thomas, Yegor, he's not an isolation player, but he can sometimes, but he's not good at it.
Right.
He's not a good isolation player.
That shot is ass.
No, it ain't. Only thing he gonna do with that little crossover and stuff, man. That's the only move he got in his
game, he done his bag is not there right now.
Man,
so
BK, you need to start calling what it is, BK. These rookies is
he gonna get better, bro. I feel like he gonna be better. I mean, I think he gonna be Tyrese Halliburton 2.0.
Tyrese Halliburton, yeah, okay.
Or Luka
there.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
That's crazy.
No, I don't know.
I don't know, bro. You gotta wait until 3 or 4 or 5 years.
Luka his rookie year, bro. He is far from being Luka.
No, wait, hold up. You wanna know what crazy though? You got people got him.
They play nothing alike.
So,
Luka. Oh, you said Luka, right?
I say Tyrese Halliburton or Luka.
Yegor don't play nothing like Luka. Not even rookie Luka.
I mean, he got
you can say that for now. I mean, shit, 3 or 4 years now. We can find out.
There was Luka nice in summer league.
Most of the scouts aren't seeing that.
Yeah,
man.
Luka's play style. You could tell that Luka was gonna be a star, bro. His first year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's summer league though.
I mean, it's a lot of people turn out not to be like
Luka's
nobody thought Tyrese Maxey was gonna be a star.
That's because like Luka came from like he was growing up like going against grown men when he was like a kid. So
and Egor was playing against grown men too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Egor was playing against grown people too.
Yeah, but Luka was younger though. Luka was like from
your basketball mind. What do you think about Egor, man? You agree with these NBA executives and scouts saying that it's a far reach? And you like that? Do you actually like the?
I didn't like none. I told you I didn't like none of the picks that we got, bro. We drafted a bunch of guards. I wanted Derek Queen.
Yeah, no. Before you, I don't know if you were listening. I was just saying, if you look at Derek Queen in summer league, I mean, he was dominating. Like he was,
bro. He is a grown man out there, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's all right. But I don't think he has a. I don't think he has a high ceiling though.
And his mid-range game is nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro. See, this shit pissed me off about y'all. Y'all keep talking about Derek Queen. Y'all should have known damn well the Nets wasn't drafting no damn Derek Queen. If they ain't work out,
I know.
I'm just using him as an example. I'm showing you what it's
You're not
like,
listening to what
right?
he said. You're not listening to what he's saying. We wanted Derek. Of course, like we know the Nets not going. They bonehead. They dumb, bro. Like everybody know the Nets front office is dumb.
I'm just saying, like it's like
That's just
you
what we wanted.
see.
I'm quite sure there was players in this draft that you wanted, right?
I was looking at even Danny Wolf.
Cause I already know who they had already wanted, so I already know who they've been scouting. So and that's why when this draft comes
I'm
this
talking
year,
about like personally, you had players on your radar that was like, oh, that could be a
Jeremiah
good
Fierce,
fit.
but I know we wasn't getting him because everybody was
Oh yeah,
looking
I
at him.
want to do I want to do a video on Jeremiah
Fears
Fierce.
too.
5
Yup, you
turnovers,
were saying
5.5 turnovers a game. Nah, man. Nope. No, thank you. Hard pass.
He
What?
fast though. He might be the fastest in the draft.
No, he not.
Nah,
He
but he
Noah
averaged,
is.
Nah.
he
He
averaged
not.
It's
5.5.
Noah
Noah.
not. It's Noah. Noah
Yeah,
is.
It's Noah.
Nah, I think Fears is
he's
fast.
second, but
No,
he's
he
not
not.
Nah,
second.
No, he
they
not.
measured
Best point guard in the draft.
measured it. It's Noah by
No, it's not.
far.
It's Noah, bro.
Yeah,
Fear got the
Jeremiah
better
was the
handles
second
and
best
all
point
that.
guard in the draft.
Yeah. Now, like I was saying, nobody on the team got better handles than Cam Thomas, which is a shame. That should be very bad, bro.
Danny
I
Wolf
can't think of
probably
no one.
got better. Danny Wolf probably got
Danny
better
Wolf.
handles than Cam,
Danny
bro.
Wolf.
Nah,
No, Danny
hell
Wolf got a bad though. No, serious.
better
Danny
handles
Wolf
than
probably got better
Cam.
handles
He
than
probably
Cam,
got the
bro.
second best handles, but I'm trying to look. I don't know who the hell got handles on the team but Cam Thomas, bro.
Danny Wolf, I'm
No,
trying to
Danny
tell you,
Wolf got a bad though. No,
Danny
serious.
Wolf got a little
Nah,
bad on him.
he
Again,
do.
we gotta measure him up to like NBA competition, man. Because Claxton had handles in college,
You
right?
keep talking
And when you
about this
see him,
NBA competition. You know, Derek Queen said Danny Wolf was his hardest competition in college. You know what I'm
well, yeah, I
saying?
mean, if you got to play on the perimeter and you're a big fat guy, yeah, man, definitely, man, it's gonna be a hard competition.
Danny Wolf got a bag, bro. He put that dude in. Well, they both scored like 20 points each, but he was giving
Yo, Eskimo, you really riding on
Queen
the
the
whole
work,
college, you got a bag in college thing and summer league thing, bro. There's
bro.
been
You
so
don't
many players
lose.
that
You don't
don't pan
lose
out when they
handles.
get to the league, bro.
You just
don't
saw,
lose.
hold on, y'all guys saw Killian Hayes, right? When he was in the league, right? He was it 5-6 points a game.
Killian
He
had a
ass, and
bag
he was
like
When
that.
he
getting
went
like
into
30
the
minutes a
G
game.
League, right? He was he had a couple of good games, 20-something points. There's levels to this, man. Like again, if you get like a Jonathan Isaac switched on to you, you know, can Yegor really take him to the hole and finish on him? No.
But it's gonna take time for him to adjust to that.
His game? Is that his game, BK? I keep asking you that. You
If
keep
that's
talking
the
about
case,
one
then
scenario.
we need to get someone else, man. All right, that's it.
Nah, bro, we don't though. We don't. You got to understand how he is used, how they gonna use him. You just talking about how you want to play, how you want to see a player play. But
I'm
how are
talking
they
about
gonna use him?
basketball's about matchups, man, and we got to match up to a Cade Cunningham, right? If we,
No.
isn't there
BK,
objectivities to win?
no, BK, that's gonna take time, bro. Trust me, he gonna get better and
So,
strong. I believe it. I believe he gonna figure
Yeah,
all
I
that
mean,
out. Once he just league,
y'all
that's when
see
he
him
gonna figure
having,
it out.
y'all see him having Cade Cunningham, Shea
he doesn't
skills.
need. He doesn't need to. He doesn't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He don't need to.
Why?
I think BK, honestly, I think his ceiling is a backup point guard.
That's what I think. That's the same thing. That's what I think.
But that's not a bad thing. I think he's a backup point guard.
Not when you're an 8th pick, you know.
No, you know, 8th pick. Ain't no way you a damn backup point guard. No damn 8th pick. Ain't no way.
I mean, it's happened before. It's not like it's like out of the realm of
no, I mean that's a bust, though. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. That would be bad.
I mean, for this team, I mean, is it hard? For this team, what's the expectations? I mean, we ain't win no championship.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna take him
I
time.
mean, the whole idea is to
Like,
build
am I wrong though? BK, we ain't win no championship,
but look, but to say he gonna be ass and all that, that's outrageous. I would say
What?
give him about
That?
2. No, BK, you got to give him about 2 or 3 years, man. You got to wait, man. He ain't gonna come to the league and just damn go crazy.
I'm tired of waiting, man. I was waiting for Claxton.
I feel BK. I feel him on that though, bro. Like most of the people that come up here, they feel him on that specific thing, bro. Like we want actual like already made talent, bro. Like we want a number one pick.
I want a Paulo Banchero, like somebody that's come in averaging 20 points.
Yeah, I'm tired of these little prospects. We gotta wait 4 years for them.
Like, so we get AJ DeMonson. Y'all gonna go crazy in it, man.
No, all I'm saying is, bro, we just tired of waiting around for these 3-4 years, waiting for a player to develop, bro.
We're going to get because after this year the rebuild is done because we going after a start, bro.
Yeah, ain't nobody come here, bro.
Ain't no damn nobody come here, but Sean Mark's gonna trade for a damn star.
I remember the Knicks were saying the same thing.
The team has to be willing to do business with you, and
what happened? They wound up getting Amari Stoudemire with broken down.
But no,
knees.
the players have say so on where they want to go now.
Yeah, exactly.
Only person I could really see coming here, it probably is Giannis, bro.
Giannis, he ain't playing with no young dudes. He already said that.
Hold on, JDJ, man. As a fan, yeah, I'll wait, but for the sake of this damn podcast,
Giannis said he want already made players on his team.
Huh?
I ain't heard him say that. He said he'll play in New York, bro.
Giannis specifically said he wants to play for a championship roster, bro.
Yeah, man.
He said that. He said that.
He's getting older, right? He already has.
He's getting older. Why would he play with young
dudes, put on Twitter,
bro? What is that going to do for him?
He doesn't want to have to be carrying it. Hopefully, he doesn't want to have to carry a team. Man.
I mean,
he don't want to carry a team. He's been playing since Middleton and Drew Holiday left, and outside of Dame and probably Brook Lopez. Pretty much, Giannis's bench and roster's been young, bro. Like them dudes is young.
And I challenge you, CJ. Go out there, man. You go play a 5-on-5, right? And you don't. And the rest of your team is trash. And then go and then carry that team.
I already did
by the first game.
It's not fun, bro. Like y'all gotta understand where these players
in their
careers, bro. Like I think you gotta just understand like where these players at is in their careers. Like in their careers right now, as we speak, bro, they're looking at like, yo, I want to win a champion. I want to compete for championships. I want to be in a good environment, bro. I don't want to play for a front office that don't have no like success, got no resume.
Yeah,
bro. I'm telling you right now.
They speak about this all the time, bro.
Look, y'all gonna see, bro. After this, bro.
I think Giannis is thinking like, yo, I'm getting older now, bro. Typically, when you see older players, bro, especially at that talent, they want to go and play for championship rosters, bro. Not no young team that's not gonna get them nowhere.
I mean, this team is not just only a young team. I mean, you got veterans on the team.
Look at this team. They're young, right? They're young. They're pretty much young.
Yeah, they're young.
But then you got
bro.
Then you can say Michael Porter Jr., but like you don't have that secondary third star. You don't have that championship coach. You don't have that championship front office organization. None of that, bro.
So yeah, Eskimo, give me a reason why I should be excited.
Team is way off from
and why all these NBA executives, right? Like who let's say if they were in the position, they wouldn't have drafted Egor so high, and all the NBA scouts are saying the exact same thing I'm saying. Give me a reason why they're wrong.
I'm not saying they're wrong, but I'm saying the way if you look at our roster, right, from last year, and you said, damn, we ain't had nobody except for Schroeder, we ain't had nobody except for D'Lo to handle the ball. We went out and got guys who can handle the rock now, right? And just because they didn't get like the best available talent, like the better player, they went for guys who was the best at something, the best. Egor had the best vision, the best passer. Even Saraf was the best off the dribble passer in the draft, they said. Drake Powell could pass the ball. Trayor, he can pass. Danny is a connector. So they went out and got all the things that we did not have on this team, right? It may look funky right now because of the players. It wasn't Queen or it wasn't Carter Bryant. But for what we didn't have on the team, as far as got multiple guys that can handle the rock and guys who are versatile, who can play 4-5 or 3-4 or 3-2 or 1-1-3. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have those guys. So they went out and got those guys that I'm not saying you should be excited. I'm just saying you got to pay attention to what they trying to accomplish and see if it works. Because right now, everybody like, oh, yeah, this, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have got him. But if you look at what they drafted and see what they was going for, he wasn't a reach. Because I just did a podcast saying he wasn't a reach. And the guys that was on the panel, when I explained what they was looking for, they also said he wasn't a reach to get because after Fears, there was for what the Nets was looking for. There was nobody else there to get but him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're wrong.
That part I do understand is what is I'm comparing him to like different point guards in the league, man. Right now, like I'm comparing him to let me see. Let's look up the top point guards right here.
There's a lot of guards in this team.
No, but if we didn't got Demin, bro, OKC was gonna get Demin, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, is Igor gonna play
Nah, I
point
don't
or
think so
small
because they lost.
forward?
Actually,
I
I
can
think
tell
if
you.
you look at
Igor.
OKC's roster, they lost.
I can tell you now he's gonna play both because that's what I was trying to tell BK. I put him in the Halliburton category because he's so basic, right? Halliburton needs a pick. He can get by some people sometimes, but he do a whole circle and just run by people at an angle. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he gonna put you in a blender or nothing like that. Yegor is kind of similar, but Yegor.
Yegor
Hold on,
reminds me of
I
Giddy.
got
Like
you.
he reminds me of OKC version of Giddy.
Overseas, when he played overseas, they used him just like Cam Johnson, even though he was the point guard. Hugo Gonzalez brought the ball up the court all the time, so he is more of an off guard than he was a point guard, and he would use they would swing the ball to him and he would create from there. He'd get downhill from, you know what I'm saying, a swing pass, jab step, drive downhill, kick to the open player, dunk, layup, midi, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He created from there. He didn't necessarily create it from the point guard. So at BYU, they used him as a point guard. He started having trouble because he's not really a solid point guard. So he developed a little bit of skills from college, and now in the NBA, they're going to try to get him to play both, more like a point forward, basically. You know what I'm saying? So he's not going to just
All right,
be.
so my thing is how do we because Jamal Murray got one chip, right? Look at Trae Young, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, all these guys are. I mean, these are top. I said top point guards.
Like
I didn't say top
10
guards.
guards.
Damn it! Fuck. Fucking Google, man. I swear. All right, so like Tyrese Maxey, Jamal Murray, De'Aaron Fox, Darius Garland, Halliburton, Ja Morant. You know, all these. I mean, he's not nowhere near these guys' levels. I don't think he'll ever be. If you see how these guys came out of college, and then you look at how Yegor's coming out of college.
Yeah, but you're looking at the wrong. You're looking at the wrong thing. You're looking at the wrong. You compare him to guys. He's not like those guys. No, but he can play a 1 and a 3. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'9". He can play a 1 and a 3. Though most of those guys
really necessarily doesn't really matter if you don't play.
It does though. It does when you have a guy that's versatile. You have a guy that's versatile. So now
you get that. Hold on. You can have a guy that's versatile, but if they can't play no defense,
they got to guard. You got to play both sides of the basketball. You got to play defense.
BK, that's why I say you got to wait, bro. Because when Tyrese Maxey,
I agree with. Okay, but not whoever just said that. I agree with that. Yeah, you got to wait.
But so look, when Tyrese Maxey didn't know how to shoot.
Okay, he's versatile. Like that don't mean shit if he don't play defense.
Well, the thing is, all right. Listen, hold on. Again, now Eskimo, man, is there any reason if someone's guarding Yegor, right? Is there any reason to throw a second defender at Yegor?
No.
It depends. Right now, I can't tell you that. Because
right now you can.
Because he's not a scorer. He's not a scorer.
Exactly. So there's no reason to throw it.
Again, how's he going to be an elite playmaker, right? If you can't draw like a secondary defender.
What do you mean?
Or at least get a secondary defender to turn his head.
How do you know he can't be
draw a secondary defender? You have to have the offensive skill sets, bro. He doesn't have that right now.
No, y'all not listening.
All right, but Halliburton used to be like that.
Yeah,
that's the point.
I'm explaining the game.
You just said it, right? You just said it. He doesn't have that right now. He's not developed yet. So why he can't answer that question?
What you mean? I'm gonna explain how he's used. You see how people. Hold on, I'm gonna explain. You see how
his original question was, "Are you gonna throw a double?" You're not gonna throw a double at Yegor, bro. It's easy as no, you're not.
That's what I'm saying. He said how you gonna be an elite passer if you can't create the double team. You don't have to be like that. You know what I'm saying? To create to be an elite passer or be a passer.
Yes, because you have to get the secondary defender to at least turn his head, like gauge his attention towards you.
All right,
he's defender can at least cut to the rim, like a backdoor cut or just a cut.
The way I explained it to you, right, is if he's off ball, that's even a lot. If he's off ball, that's where he creates best at because he uses off ball. You get a swing pass. He's going to use a jab step and try to drive by you. Once he get in the lane, that's when he start creating. You know what I'm saying? Because he's beating this guy off a jab step or whatever.
How come we couldn't do it in summer league then?
Bro, they had him on. They had him on ball being a point guard. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He can do two things. They didn't use him like the way they're going to use him. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody keeps thinking he's a point forward, not a point guard, because they're going to use him in two positions. They're not going to keep him at the one all the time. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else is going to bring the ball up. He's going to be on the wing.
No, I get it. It's positionless basketball. I understand that, but again, from you have to have some elite offense. If you're going to be like lead a team, you have to have elite offensive skill, right?
Yeah, hold on. What is Yegor's offense? What's his best offensive skill? What is his best offensive skill?
I think he has. I think he's good at some things. I don't know if he has a best of anything. Maybe passing.
Okay, so if he's good at passing, right? If he's good at passing, how do you use him?
You're not getting an Eskimo.
I am getting it. You're not getting it. You know what I'm saying? If you're good at something, if the Brooklyn Nets draft you at 8 for something, his elite something was he was the best passer.
Wait, are you really trusting Sean Mark to make the right decision here?
You know what I'm saying? The best passer in the draft, bro. He's the best passer in the draft. Best vision, best pass in the draft.
No, listen,
all I'm hearing
you
is
could
passing.
be.
No
If
finishing,
you listen,
no
that's
goal, no
great.
offense.
You know that. Listen, passing is my favorite part of the game. Literally, man. That's why I love.
Passing is important.
I love
passing,
passing,
can't do
man.
anything else. What the fuck
But again, to be an elite passer, you have to have some type of scoring prowess, right? Like guys, like you have to be able to attract the second defender, at least get the secondary defender.
But how y'all know he's not gonna do it? How y'all know he's not gonna do that yet though?
Y'all gotta wait this like 3 or 4 years. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Listen. I don't know what y'all expect people to just come out the gates of smoking and shit, but as far as that's not gonna happen,
bro.
Well, we've seen it from Paulo Banchero. He came out the gate smoking.
All right.
But he was a scorer. He was you're not listening. Yegor come out the gate as a passer, not a scorer. You know what I'm saying? There's two different people.
What Paulo could do, he could do like 2-3 things when he was coming into the league. The only thing really
he didn't. Nah, he couldn't pass good. He started getting better within his second, third year after that. So
like
as
really
far
the only
as that,
main thing Paulo came into the league having struggles with was really his defense. Really.
All right, but we see improvement with Yegor. We see
defense, and what's crazy is because his defense wasn't even that bad because like of his size and his weight.
So you don't. So y'all don't see improvement with Yegor.
Somebody said that.
No,
I do.
I agree with him when he said 3 or 4 years. I think it's gonna take him 3 or 4 years.
No, I think he's gonna have 25 years
and show
gonna be who?
Like
25
10.3 points a game in college. I'm like, you gotta dominate. At least if you're gonna be the number 8 pick, to me, you gotta average like 17, 20 something points in college.
No, but see, you don't. First of all, you thinking about a season when he was injured. That's the numbers you putting up. What about the year before that?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And second of all, in summer league, you see his. Yeah, we're talking about Yegor. Yeah, in summer league, you see his 3-point. He actually has a shot. When they say he didn't have a shot. He can't hit threes. He shot at a high clip.
Bro.
What?
Yeah, they call him. His nickname is Three Gore. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they call him. He can shoot the ball, bro.
That's summer league, bro. Like you really measuring? That's summer
no, we're not. But you see what they.
Hold on. We seen this man Jalen Wilson go crazy in summer league,
and he's gonna be out of the league. Hold on. And he's about to be out of the league. Right
Hold on. Summer league, summer league is to give you.
Wilson is about to be out of the league, bro.
He's not about to be out the league.
Nah,
he might not make
garbage, bro.
If Cam Thomas, hold on.
Yo, you know what he is?
If nobody wants Cam Thomas, what makes you think that somebody's gonna want Jalen Wilson?
Version of Royce O'Neal. That's how bad.
What about Kessler? What about Kessler? We thought Kessler would be out the league. He making this.
So Dallas picked
him. No, he wasn't. Nah, he wasn't for a while. A while. What's a while?
Hold on.
What's a while?
Kessler Edwards was out the league, and then Dallas picked him up.
What's a while? Because he was on the Kings too. You know that, right?
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, for like half a season.
No, but you said a while. He wasn't.
Talking about Walker Kessler?
Yeah.
No,
Kessler.
Man. No, Kessler Edwards.
I mean Kessler Edwards. Excuse me, Kessler Edwards.
Stop, man. Come on, man.
Kessler.
No, I mean what I'm saying is he might not be. He gonna be like the 15 man, but he's not gonna be out the league.
And hold on, AP. Those was 2-way contracts though.
Yeah, but you said out the league though. That's
No,
it was for like a year.
If nobody wants Cam Thomas right now, what makes you think they're going to want Jalen Wilson?
So you think
it's the market for Cam. It's not the player. It's the market. You don't get.
So you think? All right, let me ask you a question. Let me ask BK a question. You think Cam Thompson gonna be out the league too?
AP, be real, bro. Is you really gonna pick up Jalen Wilson on your team, bro? Come on now.
On the 15th.
Come on, stop, bro. Right, come on, don't do this, AP. You know basketball, bro. You ain't.
You know who? You know who would pick him up? A team like your team would like the Miami Heat. That probably could feel that they could fucking turn them around.
Never pick up no.
So, Miami Heat done pick G leaguers and made them into good players.
Nah,
so what makes you think?
No, he don't fit that. Wilson's play style do not. If you watch Miami, he don't fit their play style.
All right, but you know Pat Riley and all them gonna make them change Eric Spoelstra. So you can't say that's going to be.
Hold on. And he want to bring up Miami. This is how you know you have to watch Miami to understand, bro. Miami would never pick up a guy like Wilson. First of all, is one thing, bro. You have to do a variety of things. The reason why them.
All right, and Wilson don't.
Was because
Wilson don't.
Wilson don't. No, what does he do?
That's why they're talking about Jalen Wilson. I just don't see a team pick him up, man.
Jalen Wilson is a hustle player. He shoot the 3 ball. He can rebound a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He do stuff, bro. Don't act like he don't do nothing.
Yeah, bro.
He be getting cardio out there, bro.
Stop. Nah. You saying like he has no skills at all? Like
I think he's a decent rebounder for his size.
All right. So what makes you think Pat Riley can't? Make him in. And listen, bro, listen. See, we talking about my thing now, bro. I mean, not Pat Riley. Eric Spoelstra. My thing is not. My thing is, I'm not saying he's gonna play. Maybe at spot minutes they can make him in the sun. That's what I'm saying.
Jalen Wilson, you get vouching for Jalen Wilson. That nigga's ass.
No, I ain't. Listen, my thing is, y'all say he's gonna be out the league. Y'all say he could make the end of a bench.
I said that. I said that.
Vouching for third stringers on the bench. That's crazy.
No, y'all said he was going to be out the league. That was the argument.
That BK said he out.
I have no idea, JJ. Let me let Scott go. Scott, man, what's your
What's up, everybody?
What's your opinion on the topic of conversation of Egor Demin? Do you expect him to be like the next great big thing? A lot of NBA, what do you call it, man? Executives out there, general managers, are saying that they were in the actual, if he was in Sean Marks' situation, they wouldn't have drafted him. And what do you think, Scott?
Sean Marks' job is on the line. Let's put it that way. All I'm saying is I don't know what to expect from him, but he has the size, he has skill. Whether he can transition to the NBA, it's for us to see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he can shoot better than what a lot of people give him credit for. He has nice form in his shot. I think he can be a good player, you know? I don't know if he can be a point guard, but it's a possibility. He has vision. When he has the ball, he can see the whole floor. No matter who you put on.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Is it about to be like
I made a deal with the devil, man? What are you talking about? Shit, Satan don't like me. Trust me.
Say no. I mean, I can't say no because I want to see what's going to happen.
A lot of the West.
I want to see it. I mean, I can't say no. You say no. They trade him, and he goes someplace and get 4 rings. And then you be sitting there crying. Then everybody be sitting there saying, "Oh, we didn't see that." You know?
Wait.
What you said? Yo, hold on. You got to go back. I didn't hear nothing. Hold on.
I said y'all be crying if he goes someplace and get 4 rings.
Yeah, as the third stringer that did.
Yeah, because y'all be crying about Jared Allen, and y'all was talking mad shit about Jared Allen.
Yes, they were.
Hold on. You even know me when I was talking about Jared Allen.
No, I ain't say you. I said BK.
I didn't
Yeah,
say
a
that.
lot
I
of
said
people
it was
didn't like
okay.
Jaron
I
I
Allen.
like Jaron Allen. Hold on. Scott, I would tell you right now, no lie, bro. I literally thought that we was going to
I don't know if you did. I don't know.
I
If you
thought
did.
we were. I dead. Hold on, BK. I dead when that trade was about that. I thought we was gonna trade. I was shocked when we traded Jared Allen. I didn't even know we were gonna trade him.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, yo, why didn't we trade?
I was a Claxton ball sack licker, man. You know, pause.
I was over here hype. I ain't
Hey,
know
yo.
you. I'm telling my friend like, yo, we got Jared Allen.
I was like, yo, Claxton's
Like, yo, you gave up Jared Allen.
He's gonna be.
Yeah.
He's gonna be.
He was like trade Allen. We got Claxton, and then now you turned to a Claxton.
I didn't even yo AP. My boy had told me we traded Allen, bro. I didn't even know we traded Allen.
Nah, that
No,
James Harden deal.
Hold on. Player one.
I thought it was
let me say this.
Claxton
I'm gonna say this
deal.
without interruption. Hold on. I agree. He's a really, really great passer.
look
I
at
love
Allen,
that
all
about
man
Egor.
cash,
Again, is that how effective is going to be in the NBA when, like, if he gets into a situation like one-on-one, he can't attract a second defender, right?
What else can he do?
Thing when it comes to Egor. Cunningham, like if Kay Cunningham touches the basketball, right? Head turn, like a secondary defender has to come and help. They got to pay attention to Cade, and then whoever's guarding that guy, like that guy can backdoor cut. Like I should have had. I'll have some examples because I'm gonna do more.
Nah, bro, we get it, but you comparing a different play. You comparing a scoring player to a passing player. You know what I'm saying? You comparing a scoring one option to a passing.
I like Yegor's pass first mentality, but there's
I don't think he passed first.
I don't think
He is pass first. He's not score first.
I like that again, but you have to have some scoring prowess about.
And he doesn't hit threes. He doesn't spread out the floor. He showed that in summer league.
But all right, again. If Jonathan Isaac is guarding Egor, right?
All right,
we saw Jonathan. Hold on,
like he's not going to be able to do anything against him. Like he's going to have to find a pass in the basketball,
bro. That didn't mean nothing. Look at him now.
What's that?
I said we've seen plenty of players hit threes before, and look at him now, bro. Jonathan Isaac, he was one. Jonathan Isaac used to be alright at shooting threes before he was getting entering the league, and look at him now, bro.
Yeah, but he's still an elite defender, man. I mean, you ain't gonna just
that's it though. Hold up, that's my point.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if he's
and that's
being
why he gets hard.
him,
do you know he gets in spurts to just play defense?
Yeah.
Nah,
and he's
because
really
of how bad he is on offense. If you watch Orlando Magic,
Yegor got more talent than Isaac though.
But but AP, if you watch Isaac and when he was entering the league, bro, he was I don't know what happened. He lost all his offense.
Yeah, after that injury, but as far as that, Yegor is more talented than fucking Isaac.
Elite defenders, right?
Well, I mean, when you think about it,
right now though, like
yeah, I mean,
hold on. Elite defenders got to deal with Cam Thomas and Michael Porter. They, you know what I'm saying? Your elite defenders.
Yeah, they're not worried about. Yeah, they're not guarding Yegor.
Like, come on, man, you be coming up with some weird scenarios, bro. Like, you know,
but and don't get it twisted. If they are guarding Yegor, that means Yegor stepped this game up big time. If they focusing on him.
Facts.
No, I mean it can happen in switches and everything. I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm saying
I'll try to hold up, but
that lead defender
AP,
is on my team.
Cam Thomas. I mean, is they really gonna try hard on defense, bro?
Probably Porter, but that's about it.
What? All he do is come off screens. That's really not much.
I said probably. I don't know.
I mean, like I said, I'm not saying that.
Hold on, he's right because MPJ is respected around the league because he got a ring with the Denver Nuggets, so he got like a resume.
Yeah, he can shoot. I mean, at least he can get his defender off balance.
Yeah,
right?
he got a resume to him, so they might respect him. But he on the Brooklyn Nets, bro. Ain't nobody respecting the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, that's the thing. All right, so who the offense is being ran through? Because it's like they're talking about
Cam Thomas. That's it.
Nah, they say Michael Porter Jr. Man,
bro. What?
They feel he's more efficient. They feel he's the most efficient player on the team.
I think it's no.
When has he been efficient?
I think you're getting it wrong, DJ. They trying to build his value up to trade him again, to flip him again. So
this is all the time, bro. And he gonna get sent right back.
They did that, They did that with Mikal Bridges. They made him the man, gave him all the shots, and then just flipped him.
Yeah,
So,
that's
you know.
possible.
Bro, I don't even think
to get a number one pick.
AP. Michael Porter Jr. better off just staying on bad teams, bro. I don't even think he want that pressure of like.
No, I was just before when I opened the show up. That's what I was saying. I don't think he wants it because his mind,
because his mind. If you watched him last season, bro, his mind was not there. He did not want that pressure.
Yeah, nah. He said that he think his role over there plateau. He kind of got bored.
Yeah, exactly. He said he got bored.
Jokic was even saying,
y'all don't listen to his podcast. I think he ready.
Well, I just heard what he said, and I heard what Jokic was saying and everything. So,
nah, you gotta listen to his podcast. He explains more as far as that. So, I mean, listen, it's his words, man. I'm just saying instead of hearing somebody else say it.
I mean, look what happened.
I watched the interview of Michael Porter Jr. I ain't watching no podcast.
Look what happened.
I mean, you talking about shit.
Look what happened to Kyrie Irving, man. I mean, he was like the main high percentage one-on-one player on the team, right? When they traded Luka and then AD went down, and his body couldn't hold up. So we got to see if Egor body can he play 40 minutes, right? And we'll see over the year.
What that got to do with anything? Egor not going to be like the main guy.
I mean, promoting him, they're pushing him like that.
I mean, if he's the eighth guy, he's the eighth pick. He's
the eighth pick, man. Come on.
All right, I said the main guy. He's not going to be sitting there taking all the shots.
Second though, to be honest, because how long Michael Porter Jr. really going to be here?
6'10".
Yeah, first of all, they're gonna listen.
That's another thing. I want in my opening remarks.
BK,
I'm not trying to get rid of Michael Porter Jr., man. Hold on, DJ. I'm not trying to get rid of because why we getting rid of talent? Why we keep helping out other teams, man?
Because he's not that. Because he's not no. Listen, now if he become a superstar when he get here, we ain't gonna get rid of him. But if he's just,
man, he's a good role player to have on a team, though, man.
Not with that contract. Not with that contract, bro.
No, what about they get? What about they get AJ DeBonsa next year?
Oh my God, not doing nothing. Yo,
all right, first of all,
you know what this sound like over again? Cam Johnson. This sound like another Cam Johnson.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Like another Cam Johnson situation to me.
First of all, Michael Porter does not reach the timeline of AJ DeBonsa. So why would we?
I got him right here. I got him right here. Hold on.
What you mean?
So how did that Cam Johnson situation work out?
What? I don't know yet. We'll see.
What do you mean? How you don't know yet? We had Cam Johnson. Hold on. We had Cam Johnson for what? 2 years? What did he do?
Cam was hooping.
No, I mean, he was being
injured.
Hold on, Eskimo. Listen to what he said. He said Michael Porter Jr. is a good role player. Why trade him? Bro, we're not.
Yeah, I mean, if he's Josh Giddey and Josh Giddey doesn't play defense, but he can actually play defense. Yeah, I'm definitely.
And he said AJ DeBonsa, like AJ is gonna come up here and just change the franchise around.
No, I mean he's a high percentage one-on-one player, man. So you need.
We're not competing though, bro. We're not competing though. Why not?
Oh, AP, isn't that the idea? Is to compete eventually? I mean, how long you want to be?
All right, but we're not ready to compete.
Hold on, we're not competing with these bones. We can't compete with Sean Marks and Josiah in the front office.
But they're here. That's what I'm saying. That's another.
Do y'all forget something, bro? You could just.
That's another story.
This is not that easy.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, like, why are we getting rid of good players, man? Like, I'm just saying.
Because the timeline, bro. The timeline, bro. It's like y'all niggas
want to be stuck like the Wizards, man, and be bad for like 20, 25 years.
So what you want to be? You want to be stuck in mediocrity?
So this is what he's saying. AJ DeBonsa and Michael Porter Jr. is getting us to the playoffs.
No, I mean it's better. It looks better. It's better.
No, that's what you just said. That's what
you want to talk about. You want to talk about role players? Like you want a team like last season after the trade deadline.
So how did that? Hold on, Michael Porter Jr. was playing with Jokic. Hold on. Michael Porter Jr. was playing with Jokic and all of them. How did that work out? After they won the championship, how did that work out?
Well, they broke up. They got rid of a lot of key pieces though.
They only lost Bruce Brown. Come on, bro.
No, come on, man. They took in Russell Westbrook, man. Come on, man.
Here we're not getting that.
Wasn't Jeff Green on there too? Was Jeff Green on that team too? Or no?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, but I don't count Jeff Green because he's old now.
Nah, bro, he still helped.
Nah, he definitely helped.
Yeah, he's like
I'm saying he's old now. Like as of right now, I didn't say
an elder statesman, like a young.
Listen, BK, we just
AP. I'm saying he's old now because even if he was still on,
again, why are we giving up? Why are we losing good players, man? You know, like that's the thing. Because like
Jeff Green don't even play on the roster.
All right. So let me ask you a question. You see what happened with Joe Harris, right? We didn't get rid of him in time, and he ended up being a negative asset, and we had to get rid of.
Yeah, we had to spend 2 picks to get rid of him. Too.
All right, that's my point. Why does Michael Porter Jr.
any player then, man?
All right. My thing is the timeline, bro.
That's the point, though. But BK, that's why you should have gotten rid of him. Like before he got older, and he started
man. Like an injury can happen at any time. A player.
But he had two orders. He had 2 injuries.
Go 3 or 4 years. Listen, unless Joe Harris is like a star or a superstar,
AP,
then you get rid of him.
Saying people got goldfish. Man, he got goldfish money. You remember how many trade offers we had gotten from Joe Harris and other players, bro, that we could have gotten? Come on, BK.
Yeah, but at the time, when he was
at the time, we could have got Miles Turner at the time. You don't remember that trade package?
Yeah, Miles Turner's like.
Oh, here you go.
I don't want to talk about Miles Turner.
But Miles Turner's still in the league, and Joe Harris is not. Joe Harris has been retired for 2 years now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Joe Harris at home smoking weed.
He says getting rid of good players is.
First of all, let me tell you something. What with Joe? Fuck Joe. He started being a pothead, and he started missing all his threes. Like I swear to God, like that's what happened with him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's just like nerves, like afraid.
No, all right. He started smoking too much. You need to stop smoking, man.
They test for all that, man. You can't be doing all that shit, man. They test for all that.
No, they don't.
Jonathan says, "Why do I want to get rid of Noah Clowney when I gave like a 4-minute soliloquy? Why I want to get rid of the damn dude, man? Like,
yo, Jonathan, get your ass up here, man.
He doesn't provide no value to the team, man. Right now, he just doesn't. I don't see him turning into like some even like a borderline all-star in the next 3 or 4 years.
Wow, all right, but he in his second year though. I mean, he's about to go in his 3rd year. So why get rid of him?
Yeah, it's too soon to get rid of him now.
Right. We can't be on a rush everybody. Come in.
Yeah, like
rid of people.
You want players to come out, you want players to be like Pablo all the time, come out and start like being superstar. Yeah. That's how you approaching the situation. Like every player not gonna come out gunning. Like
Clowney is gonna get abused on the defensive.
Sometimes you need to not look at other teams. You need to just look at your team.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Roster here, man. You guys
all right, so
more successful though.
No, he keeps comparing.
So Chauncey Billups, if that's the case, if that's the case, Chauncey Billups should have been out the league then, because Chauncey Billups should start being good.
I agree, but you can't look at other teams and say, I want a player just like this player.
You have to at least. No, I'm not saying you gotta.
How you want to win this, Scott?
I mean, you have to build your team. You have to build. You have to have a vision. This is on Sean. Sean need to have a vision on why he wants.
It's on Joe side too.
But Joe Side don't. Joe Side is not a.
But Joe Side, hold up.
Joe Side hasn't been in the league to know like that. He just got the money. He got the bread.
Guys,
they needed a big, right? OKC needed a big. They went out there and they actually got Isaiah Hartenstein. So yeah, they make moves though, man. Like, what are you talking about?
Wait, guys,
yeah, that's right. You do. You're supposed to make moves.
So if I want the Nets to make moves,
hold on.
But you're saying you're comparing them to other players.
Guys, let's remember.
Why would you compare it? Just worry about what we got and build from there.
Wait, let's remember. Scott and Ice. Let's remember what BK's criteria is. Can they do what Paolo can do? Can they do what Ben Simmons can do? Right, BK?
Yeah,
they don't do any of that. They're not qualified, right?
What's his name?
John, hold on. I got something to say to John. I don't know why you so happy. We don't got Cooper Flag, bro.
Wait, what? What do you mean? I'm excited about all the draft capital we have.
I don't know why you coming up in here all happy, bro. Like we doing, bro. We don't got no Cooper Flag or nothing.
DJ. No matter how bad it looks, I will always have 5% hope. We will turn things around because that's what being a Brooklyn Nets fan is all about. Yes, I still have 5%,
bro.
Hey, no, you can't take that 5% away from me, man. If you do that, then there's no reason why I should be up here. But I still got that 5%. Listen, at the end of the day,
man, come up here so happy and geeked out, bro. We got. You happy about Egor?
DJ,
I mean,
listen,
he don't like Sean Marks, so I mean that's
listen,
a good.
listen. I don't like
hold on.
Wait,
What
DJ.
happened to
I
all
don't
of this?
like the
Oh, I'm gonna be
DJ.
mad if we don't get Cooper Flag. We don't
Hey,
got Cooper Flag.
listen. We all had that moment, right? We felt bad about it. Now we move on. I can always move on
Oh,
from
now
bad
we move on.
situation.
Oh, so now
DJ,
you satisfied. Hold on. Now he's
DJ,
satisfied with another great white hope. Huh?
DJ. At the end of the day, yes, the front.
This
DJ,
is
at the end of
nasty
yes, the
work,
front.
bro. Y'all some,
Wait,
y'all
DJ,
some
let me speak. At the end of the day, yes, I don't like what this front office does, but at the end of the day, we're going to see how these young guys, what they can develop and play. I think Egor has good leadership qualities. It seems like he's invested in bettering himself and his game. So let's just see how the season goes. At the end of the day, I will let you know where we are a year from now.
You had at the start of the season when the season was going on, bro. You ain't
What
keep
do you
that
mean?
same energy.
Hey, listen. At the end of the day, I gotta see how these guys progress. I gotta see who we draft next year. It's really after 2026, DJ, we can really start making the X and O's on what this team could look like. Remember, this is supposed to be a 2-year thing, right? So, even though this year didn't go exactly as we wanted to, we still drafted guys that could be a part of this
future.
future.
Won't go the way we want to, bro. You think?
Hold
on. You think the next draft is gonna favor us? Come on. Man.
So at the end of the day, if we have the worst record, we're guaranteed no less than a top 5 pick. So I'll take that at the end of the day. It's better than 8.
Happening, bro.
That's not good enough.
Didn't he say this season? Like, come on, bro.
No, because we didn't have the worst record. We were at 4, and then we started winning.
You
in
said
February,
that last, bro. You said that this
odds.
season. You was like, oh, even if we have a bad record, we're still gonna get top 5.
Yeah, but we had a lot. We had a lot more.
This man single-handedly told a whole story about how we were gonna get Cooper Flag.
Hey, listen, everybody was believing in that, right, man? So don't just put it all on me.
You believe that. We didn't believe that.
Hey, of course I'm going to believe it. I want to believe in the best.
It was a lot of people saying we was going to get that, what's that point guard?
Yo, AP, you love lying for him.
No.
Oh, my God.
I ain't talking about Cooper Flag.
How we get Haywood, DJ? How we get one of your favorite players
to Miami? What's the point guard for the Spurs? Who the Spurs drafted? No, the Spurs didn't draft.
John, you'll be sleep.
They did?
You must be dreaming if you think you're going to get a Bam or a Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
Hey,
we thought we was going to try to get Fears. We was one short from getting Fears.
Oh, not Fears. Who the Spurs drafted? They drafted what's that? Dylan Harper. Yeah, Dylan Harper.
And who else? Carter Bryant. And then I think that's it, right? No, then there's another dude. I forgot his name.
Nah, I ain't going for. I wanted.
The guy from Hoyas. What's his name?
You wanted Dylan Harper?
No, the guy from Hoyas.
I want a Harper.
The center from the Hoyas.
At the end of the day, DJ, we all understand what this front office problems are, but we got to see what happens after next year's draft. It's really after next year's draft that we can really start seeing what this sport could be. Right now, everything's still up in the air because you have 19 guys on this roster, and a quarter of them probably aren't going to be here in 2 years. So we got to sort out who is next.
My thing is, BK said he wanted AJ all last year. Now he's saying AJ won't work now.
Wait, whoa! This is the guy who said this guy was Michael Jordan, AJ the Boss. BK, you changed your mind? What happened, BK? What happened?
This man, you was comparing him to everybody. Jordan, Pippen.
Yo, he was. He said, he saw a 5-minute clip. He was like, guys, this guy's better than Cooper and all these other guys. He should be in this draft. What happened, BK?
At one point, he said a taller version of Ant-Man.
You see how quickly
that was Jalen Green. That was Jalen Green. He called Ant-Man. He called Jalen Green Ant-Man.
What I said was I'm starting to lean more towards Cameron Boozer because he could play with his back to the basket.
Come on, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Well, things change.
Wait, BK. Both the Bass and Boozer are solid in their own right. You would be happy having either one of them.
Yeah, player one be making some great comments over here, man. Rebuilds take a lot longer than 2 years, especially when you trade all your good players. Exactly, man.
Player one, come up here, bro. I need you to cook John, bro.
Oh, stop. He can't cook shit. He knows.
Yeah, he always cook you when he comes up.
Yeah, that flip-flop is solid.
Yeah, it does take longer than 2 years to rebuild. If you rebuild them from the scratch.
What nonsense, John?
2 years.
Unless, you can get lucky, like Houston did.
Yeah, you got to get lucky. Yeah, there's luck involved.
Rebuilds on the players that are in the draft, man. So, this past
it's luck involved. I agree.
DJ. After 2026, we don't own our own pick in 2027. So of course, that's when
we can get. We can get a pick.
Yes, we're not getting a pick. Next year's pick is we own.
No,
he said the year after.
Jonathan, regardless of the fact we've seen teams
2027.
not own they pick in a certain year and they still be
Nah, they're not. We're not. No, bro. We going for the gusto. That's why we keeping cap space open.
I'm saying because he said,
you keep cap space open.
We've seen plenty of teams not own. Bro, we saw the Wizards not own they pick for some years.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing. After today's trade, the Nets now have the most.
Do the Wizards even own any of their picks still? Like, come on.
They have a lot of picks from the Suns or whatever. Second round picks. Stuff like
First of all, the Nets got what 13 picks in
the Nets. No, the Nets
see if I can pull it out.
No, 13 first round picks.
Yeah, check it out because this was around when the Bradley Beal was on their team. They didn't own all of their picks like that.
They were kind of bad off.
After today's trade with Haywood, the Nets now officially have the most capital in the whole NBA, first and second round picks. So of course they're gonna have to use these picks eventually to make a big trade for somebody.
Charlotte didn't own their pick. They owned picks for some years. Who else?
No, yes they did.
No, they didn't. Before
yes, they did.
After LaMelo got there.
Yes, they did. They did. They owned it.
Okay, they have.
Charlotte, they didn't own that many of their own picks before.
Well, next year we have our number 1.
They were just ass.
And a number 2 pick swap. And two number 2s. One from Atlanta.
We have one. Remember, we traded the other one today.
No, we did. Yo, listen, John. That's highly That's a protected second round pick. That's not going to convey. So
that's to protect him from Atlanta.
First of all, if he get top 5, hold on. If he get top 5 in the league, John, that pick. If he get top 5 in the league record, then that pick second round pick, and we're not going to get top 5 in the league.
Now 2027, we have the Knicks pick.
Can you answer Player One's question since Jonathan doesn't want to answer it?
What's his question?
Oh my God!
I have it highlighted on the screen right here, man.
BK, he asked me who was going to potentially come to this team that could be available. Those guys are available in 2027 potentially. That was all I said.
They don't come here if you don't got. If you got a roster.
How you know that?
There's going to be alternative moves, right? Just getting the star. They're not just going to put whatever's around them. They're going to have to make adjustment moves.
Listen. I understand what Player One is saying, but nobody could tell me they knew that Dallas was going to trade a top 3 player in the NBA to the Lakers. Nobody can tell me that.
Hold up.
Nobody. Wait, I understand what you're getting ready to say, but nobody could tell me they saw that.
Mark Cuban?
Those moves you cannot predict. You can't predict what's going to go on. Just because the Nets have a bunch of young players doesn't mean they make a move before the trade deadline that will make it possible for Giannis to come to the Nets because they will have the space.
I don't think it happens this year, but next year.
You don't know. You don't. Nobody can tell me they knew that.
Scott, hold on. Scott, who did Luka get traded to?
To the Lakers. Nobody knew he was going to get traded, period.
Exactly. He didn't get traded to the Bulls or nothing, bro.
No, but regardless.
But they sent him to a good team, though.
You're talking about Luka.
You're
talking about Luka. You're talking about a team. You're talking about somebody who's leading the league in scoring, MVP candidate.
Even said he wouldn't have done that deal, bro.
Nobody saw that move.
You know why they did that?
Nobody saw that move.
Wait, DJ, they did that because Nico.
Nobody saw that move.
Wait, they did that because Nico Blinka had a prior. Wait, DJ.
Nobody saw that move.
Wait, Scott. Nico.
Nobody saw that move.
Wait. Nico and Blinka.
Hold on, Jonathan. Hold on. So explain how this man, Nico Harris.
I'm just saying nobody saw that move. That's all. All I'm saying is nobody saw that move,
bro.
Wait, the reason why that happened.
This man told him, "Yo, we're gonna give you the 8. We're gonna get you the first pick, bro."
Wait, listen, Nico.
I mean that's afterwards, but I'm saying nobody saw.
One second here.
Nobody saw that move.
Nico and Pelinka had a prior relationship. They worked in the Lakers organization.
Yes, but you could. Nobody was talking that way prior to this move. Nobody said anything about moving Luka out of Dallas.
Proof of them.
They were calling trying to trade him.
I understand that. Nobody was saying that.
He talking about like everybody talking about it around the media
If I'm
and
Nico
shit like that.
Harris, I'm not paying no Luka Doncic $280 million.
Oh, you stop, BK. You don't know
Come
what
on,
right.
man.
BK, did you see what happened
This is one.
You're right. You the same guy that said you would pay Ben Simmons $20 million a year, man.
BK,
Hold on. So,
BK, you see what Luka looks
can I
like
ask
right now?
BK
He
a
lost the fat suit in 2 months. We talking about?
So BK, can I ask you a question?
He on that Ozempic.
So BK, can I ask a question, bro? Since you wanna shit on Luka, right? What has Anthony Davis done since 2020? Because Luka's been making deep postseason runs rather than Anthony Davis.
Oh, come on, man.
With less help too. Hold on. Before you get to saying a team, right? Luka did it with less help.
What are you talking?
What do you mean? What I'm talking about?
He had Kyrie Irving.
No,
right?
before this year. Hold up. Before this year, Luka.
But everybody was hurt, though,
right?
man. I remember that run. Everybody was hurt.
I said 2020. Anthony Davis had help, bro. He had a lot of help. After that, he still had help. Luka was going to the making deep postseason runs with Kristaps Porzingis, bro. Come on now.
But Porzingis is a high-end role player, man. He's not.
Come on, bro.
Wait, you say high-end role player?
Yes,
Boston didn't even need him to win a title. Wait, Boston didn't even need him to win a title, BK. What are you talking about?
Bro, he didn't even... remind me. BK, remind me again. Was he playing like that in the playoffs with Luka? No, he wasn't. That's why they traded him.
Ooh, got you there.
Playing with Luka, like he dribbles the air out of the basketball.
Now you want to
like his game,
hold on. All right. So where was Luke? So where was the Lakers at when Luke was in the finals?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, but they had a 3-guard lineup, man. I mean, you had Dennis Schroeder, D'Angelo Russell.
Dennis Schroeder wasn't on that team. What are you talking about? You're lying.
You know, whatever. Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell. Man,
D'Angelo was with us. So what are you talking about?
What fine? Oh, you mean last year? Oh yeah, I mean of course they had Kyrie Irving. You had PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, right? Derek Lively. They had a really good squad.
Okay, what about when they made the Eastern Conference Finals?
And nobody got injured. Nobody got hurt.
When they made the Eastern Conference Finals, and when it was making that deep postseason run, when he had basically a rookie Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, but Jalen Brunson was busting ass, man. I don't know if you remember that.
No, this is nasty.
What happened when Kyrie first got there? How come they didn't make the play-in tournament? What happened?
Because they couldn't build no chemistry. It was like on the fly.
Hold up, Luka was injured.
He was a little injured, I think, right? Yeah.
You talking about when Kyrie first got there? Yeah, Luka was out.
Yeah, but he came back
towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
BK, count, bro. What are you talking about?
He still had a chance to get into the play-in tournament.
BK,
bro, what are you saying right now, bro?
BK,
that's not enough run time.
Yeah.
You out of all people love to say, "Oh, you got to have the runs." You got.
All right. So what happened this past season then?
What do you mean? What happened this past season, bro? He's playing with a 40-year-old LeBron.
Oh man, come on, man, get out of here, man.
Hold on. Hold on. This is for everybody on the panel. Who is LeBron? Who is Luka's second option?
Yeah, but DJ, in fairness, Luka did get his ass cooked by Minnesota, 65%.
But
man,
he has no help.
I know, but he's got to play a little defense. He's got to play a little defense.
I'm not saying that though, BK. I'm not saying that, but when you got a 41-year-old LeBron James on your roster, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, but who's the starting center?
LeBron even played up, bro. Hold on. So you want to talk about playing bad, right? Why didn't LeBron shoot at all in the fourth quarter?
You also got to look at who that center was. They had that backup by Jackson
Hayes. I got him right here, bro, because he loved bringing up how Kyrie Irving didn't shoot in game, 3 or 4 or something like that, for a whole fourth quarter. Why didn't LeBron James shoot?
Well, again, listen,
why didn't LeBron James shoot the whole fourth quarter?
Was being ran by Luka Doncic, right?
Now it's the offense. Okay, the offense. Hold on.
He dribbles the air out of the basketball, and with 4 seconds on the shot clock, he throws a grenade at you.
Okay, right? So the same thing can be said about Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant the offense was being run through him. That's probably why Kyrie didn't shoot the whole fourth quarter. How about that, dude?
Yeah, that's a possibility. Yeah.
Oh, now that's a possibility.
What I'm saying in 9 minutes. Well, we're not going to get into that, man.
Oh,
because he got cooked. You know he got cooked, bro.
We're not going to get into that.
Man,
BK, bro.
I don't know why DJ hates LeBron James. I
don't hate LeBron. I just hate how you lie about LeBron, bro.
Whoa,
LeBron don't know you, bro.
Whoa!
I'm being pragmatic. What's so bad about LeBron?
LeBron don't know
he's 41 years old. You're not winning anything with him as your second option.
And you're not winning anything with Austin Reeves there too, man. Who's another one who's a defensive liability.
Why are we bringing up Austin Reeves? Is like a third, fourth guy.
No, but but they're the reasons why they keep.
And you're making my point. Luka had no help. Yo, you're nasty.
They didn't have a center. They had Jackson Hayes.
Yo, Scott, this is your man, bro.
Hey, my man.
Y'all
Don't get me in it. Don't get me in it.
Is this your kid?
I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm not a LeBron fan.
Because, like, hold on, man. You always saying that you got to play both ends of the basketball, but when it comes to Luka, like hold
on. I never said Luka. Hold on. I never said Luka was a good defender. I think Luka is a horrible. I think he's an atrocious defender. But the way you talk about Luka is crazy, bro. This man goes to
he can't play defense.
Hold on.
I'm saying the same thing you're saying.
Hold on. This is what I'm saying, BK. Without all that defense you praise, right? This man has been making deep postseason runs since this man was like a kid, bro.
Oh gosh.
I mean, what he's saying is his offense supersedes his defense.
And his rebounding. Hold up. His rebounding and his playmaking is so elite.
If he's got a stacked team.
AP, think about this, bro. This man
got to be with a good team.
At like 22, 23 years old was making deep postseason runs. And he want to talk about Luka.
How come he doesn't have any MVPs? He wasn't mentioned in MVP conversation.
Well, I thought one year. I thought he did get.
He wasn't MVP votes.
Actually, I thought he should have got one. He should have got one.
He had MVP votes.
What year talking about?
There was talks about
2 years
ago. It was like 3 straight years he was in MVP votes. What are you talking about?
Teammates didn't really want to. You have to build the perfect roster. Like, does it fit in?
I mean,
he doesn't play off the basketball.
You can say that about a whole lot of things. You can say that about Embiid.
All I'm saying is about Luka.
Yeah, you can say that about Embiid too.
This man Luka's career is phenomenal. Without even if he has no.
Oh, he's a great scorer. He's definitely a great scorer.
I tell you this: the Lakers definitely got
to make them. This man was going deep into the playoffs, bro. Like at 22 years old.
I tell you this: the Lakers need another star next to him and a lot of defense because Luka needs a lot of coverage and protection. You don't get that. You can easily cook Luka, man.
I think they wait till LeBron retires, or LeBron might end up going for a different team.
You know what I
can't wait till LeBron retires, bro. I'm gonna become a Lakers fan.
I think he's got one more season. I think he's gonna end his contract with the Lakers and go to either the Cavs or Dallas. I think he's going to the Cavs or Dallas.
Yeah. All right, I agree with you. I think this is last year with the Lakers. I don't think he's going to retire after this year.
Yeah, because he'll announce it. He'll do the retirement tour. So he'll announce it. I think it's going to be one more year.
I think he might. Who knows? He might go to Golden State.
Jonathan, he need to take his scrub son with him too.
I'll tell you this though, it'll be interesting.
His son got better though.
It'll be interesting to see what Ayton does this year. As Ayton has to play good defense next to Luka, that's going to be the duo to watch and see if that can work. I don't know if it's going to work though.
This man only pull out in the summer league and do nothing in the NBA, bro.
I mean, DJ, do you think DeAndre Ayton is a good counterpoint big to Luka? Or
I think Ayton is going to look. I think his defense is bad, but I think he's going to look better with Luka than what he did with Devin Booker.
Is he the best option? Is he the best center option though? Because his
I think this is a good thing for him.
I mean, he's only on a 2-year deal, so.
Right.
I think it's a good thing for him, though. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna get because if you think about it, Ayton really never got his fair share in Phoenix, though.
Yeah, I don't know. It was something other than his playing the ball.
If you watch how he played,
he got shot in Portland, man. He just. I mean, he just ain't good.
He only averaged 14 points a game in Portland.
No, yeah, what I'm saying is if you watch him in Phoenix, bro, I mean, half the times the only people that was really passing him the ball was really Chris Paul.
Yeah, but you know what's so issue? He's so soft that he's gonna end up getting.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, AP. I think he's gonna look better next to Luka because Luka actually, he made Kristaps Porzingis look better than what he was, bro, and that's crazy.
I still.
Well, Porzingis got a dog. Porzingis got a dog in him. Like,
nah, not that.
Fucking. I mean, he's more confident than Ayton.
He ain't play like it against Clippers.
Here's a good question about the Clippers. Do you guys think that their old roster can actually be a legit contender?
No, Clippers is done, bro.
I think so. I think so.
Choker on your roster.
First of all, they got Brook Lopez. They got what's the dude from Utah? They got
I think John Collins is gonna play.
John Collins.
He's probably the best athletic player they got on that team. John Collins.
Who else they got? They got Zubac. They got somebody else.
Honestly, Zubac. I mean, regardless of the fact, James Harden and Kawhi gonna put up their numbers, but Zubac and Collins, bro, I'm keeping long term.
I don't know about Bradley Beal though, man. I feel like him and James. And
the key to the Clippers is if they get to the playoffs healthy, they're gonna be a problem.
Yeah, but they got to get to the playoffs. They got to get to the playoffs. If they get there healthy,
nobody's hurt. Nobody's hurt. Everybody's playing.
Two players on their roster. I mean, Kawhi really don't play defense
because they're an older team, like you said. You know, like injury can be an issue with them.
Well, Kawhi Leonard.
But if they get to the playoffs without no injury, they're gonna be a problem.
Honestly, Scott, I just think at this point in their careers, but you can't win with Kawhi Leonard.
Or James Harden, and it's really more about Kawhi because that knee is still bothering him. Like I don't know if he could get through the full season.
Yeah, but Kawhi was healthy. Kawhi was healthy last season. He was healthy last season.
But he showed some Kawhi too. He really did.
But he definitely doesn't look.
But then you traded Norman Powell for. I mean, Bradley Beal and Norman Powell is pretty much the exact same player.
No, you traded.
The Beal move. I still don't get the Beal move.
It is. They basically the same players. They just like scorers, bro.
But exactly. And you got fucking John Collins.
But no, I'm saying it was a dumb AP. What I'm saying is the Clippers made a dumb move by trading Norman Powell because Norman Powell was younger, and he was.
You know how old is Norman Powell? Bradley Beal is younger than Norman Powell. You know that?
For real? Get out of here.
Bradley Beal's like 33, ain't he?
No, Bradley Beal is 29. Norman Powell is 32. He just looked his body just.
Look that up, bro, Scott. Look that up.
Bradley Beal just.
29.
Oh, wow.
He's 29, bro, or 30. 29? He just turned 30 or 30. Yeah, Bradley Beal.
Get out of here.
I just don't know if
they can get not that young, bro.
I don't know if they can be. He might be. I don't know if they can be healthy for 82 games. So they also have
Chris Paul. It seems like this man got drafted at 16.
Matter of fact, they got Chris Paul too. They got Chris Paul coming off the bench.
That's just it though. You got all these vets.
Bro, you really banking on a 50-year-old Chris Paul?
I said off the bench.
I don't know that they need more youth. I just think
Bradley Beal's 32.
32.
How old is Norman Powell?
Norman Powell, let me look it up.
Yeah, he talking about like 29. Y'all hear this chat?
Well, I thought he was 29. Shit.
This man, he said 29.
You know what it is though? The Clippers are gonna have a lot of cap space in a few years, so they're going with this old roster. But they're not gonna be together much longer.
Yeah, probably.
That works the advantage with the cap space.
Hey, shout out Norman Powell. I can't wait to see.
I'm looking up. I'm looking up right now. Norman Powell he's 32.
Yeah, same age. So
same age.
That's a wash. That's a good. You don't want to pay Norman Powell, so you might as well just let him walk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but can Bradley Beal score like Powell did? Beal is just
not. Yeah, of course he can.
Not at this point. No, Powell's putting up 20 a game this season. Bro.
You know what
I don't know, man.
This man, hold up. Norman Powell almost got into the All-Star.
Yeah, I mean, it's not so much that I don't like
Bradley Beal is a better player, though.
It's to me for them. It's just getting to the playoffs. For me, it's them getting to the
Bradley Beal is an all-star, bro.
If they get to the playoffs, it's going to be a problem.
He was an all-star.
No, he said when was Bradley Beal?
7 years ago. That was mad long ago, bro.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Like I remember in Washington, like he could score in so many levels. Now he could barely stay out.
Y'all just reminisce so much on the past. Y'all think these players play like they passed.
Nah, Bradley Beal could create off the dribble though. It's like
so can Powell.
I mean.
Yeah,
not like Bradley Beal.
But AP, the problem is, can he be a third option? He couldn't be a third option on the Suns. Now you got to be a third option behind Kawhi and James. Can Beal handle that role? I don't know if Beal can handle that role as far as being
like I said,
John, Bill don't have to do that much as the other. Like the team is so stacked. He don't even have to do that much.
It's really not stacked.
They're not super stacked. They have a lot
of not super stacked
players. You don't have athleticism on that team. Where's the
Look who they got, bro. They got Kawhi. They got Zubac. They got Brook Lopez. They got Collins.
Best pick, bro. Bro, did you see Brook Lopez play that last year, bro? He played horrible.
No, but off the bench though, bro.
Lopez slowed down a lot, man.
He's going against the second squad though. That's different.
Bro.
All right, he's going against the second squad though. He's going against the second squad.
This is nasty work.
So,
bro.
AP, who do you think the Clippers can beat right now in the West from top to bottom? Who do you think is their best matchup they can beat?
Yeah, first round.
They could beat the Warriors. They could beat the who else they could beat? They could beat.
You really trust James Harden?
What about Denver? Do you think they got better than Denver?
Nah. Denver got better.
Nobody over there can stop Jokic.
True, especially
That's a bad matchup for them.
And
I mean, Zubaka.
James Harden.
What about Dallas?
They definitely not better than Dallas.
Well, they got to be healthy, but Dallas is good. Those are teams, those top tier teams.
Hey,
like
I'm
they
sorry
could
I
be
gotta do it, and I hate doing this, bro. Hey, Cooper Flag cooking that whole Clippers team, bro.
I mean, the Clippers could beat the Lakers.
Yeah, I think they could.
I don't think so.
Slightly,
they could, bro.
I think
out of Luka, who else gonna hold it down? Not you can't trust LeBron. You can't trust what's his name?
I'm really begging on Ayton. I think Luka. I really believe Luka's about to turn his career around a little bit, bro. Just a little.
I can't believe he dropped all that weight so quickly. He must be on Ozempic or something, man. Don't tell me.
I'm telling you, bro. I think it really just it may be just depend on how you who you get around, bro. Because if he
that's what I said. That's what I mean. Like I said, I'm not
saying it's gonna change you or nothing, but it's bro, Luka. I don't know what it is, but Luka and centers, but he really turned centers around. Like Daniel Gafford, this man went from the Wizards to Dallas.
They're such a versatile team.
Who?
The Clippers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They can put a 5-man roster out and sit that roster and still put another competent team. I mean, literally, the second 5 would be kind of starting for some other teams.
But if you talk about this team 6 or 7 years ago, Scott, nobody would disagree with that. I think everybody said this is a team that's ready to go now, but they're much older and they don't have the defense.
Jonathan is right about one thing.
Right. But the key is to get to the playoffs and then let your experience take over.
Right, but Scott, here's the thing, though, Scott. You don't want to be matched up against
now, bro. Ain't Kawhi 36?
If you're the Clippers, you don't want to be matched up against Houston, OKC, or Denver in the first round, bro. That would be bad for them. They need a team that they can beat.
LeBron about to be 41. I mean, the league.
I'm just saying though, Kawhi really about to just he really. I ain't gonna lie. His
it's an older team though.
If you want my honest opinion,
James Harden older than.
If you want to be real though, AP Kawhi should have 4 rings.
It's definitely an older team.
If you want my honest opinion, I see the Clippers around the 6th seed, barely around 7. I think. I don't know if they can be top.
Who you got ahead of them?
I got OKC, Denver, Houston. I think Minnesota, just because they have Ant-Man and they have Nas Reed.
You got a smart IQ.
Wait,
you don't got the Mavs?
It depends if Kyrie's healthy. If he's healthy, I would have him over
the Mavs is unknown right now.
But I see him at the 6th seed.
I know Denver is going to be good, but
Denver always has a good record, Scott.
Yeah, but I mean, is it going to be forever? Really? Do we ever see teams stay in?
Wait, what about the Thunder, John?
As long as you got Jamal
I said the Thunder. Thunder could crush Clippers right now.
All right. I ain't gonna
think about
argue
it.
with it.
Scott, think about it. Almost every single year they've been in the top 5. Think about that. That's crazy.
I'll tell you this. What are the Kings gonna do? They're the one team I feel like they
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, don't be surprised.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be playing.
Don't be surprised of a shakeup. Don't. I mean, I don't.
Shake-up. Yeah, it's gonna be somebody gonna get injured. Some team gonna rise.
Yeah, something is gonna happen, and it's not they are players, they people. Shit happens.
It's probably gonna be Kawhi. He can't stay.
And that's true.
Kawhi been unhealthy for the past couple of years. I don't even think.
I don't even think that's wrong, DJ.
I tell you this,
Kawhi will be one of them. But
Kawhi used to be one of my favorite players in the league, bro.
But what I'm saying is that it don't always.
What about if Joker get injured? You don't know.
Oh yeah,
Joker get injured. That's it.
But
Denver be done.
We've seen what happens when Jokic get injured. Jamal Murray is carrying.
Yeah. See the Nuggets. I still don't. The Nuggets is good. I still don't believe in the Nuggets.
I did it before, and they won.
Me neither.
I think
they're good.
Nah,
they're
but
not that good.
they took the Thunder to 7 games though. So
Nah,
Yeah,
I think
that's
Denver
true.
made. I think that Denver added some good vets for their bench, but it really just depends on Nikola Joker and especially Aaron Gordon. Gordon needs to be super healthy because without him, they really can't win with just that two of Murray and Joker. They need Gordon to be just as healthy. That was what hurt them against OKC. If he didn't get injured, I really think Denver could have beat OKC, man. I really do, but he got hurt.
I got OKC as first round exits.
OKC is first round
okay,
exits.
see.
Whoa, God,
So,
DJ,
so
I can't
wait,
see
so
that.
where you got against who though?
If
The
they
first
face,
round?
because I think they're gonna face Denver in the first round.
Ooh,
Nah, I
that
don't
would
know.
be a
want a
great
rematch.
matchup, though.
I
That would
don't
be a
think
great
so
matchup.
because they both gonna be top teams. So I can't even see them facing each other in the first round.
I just
Well,
want
I
one in
think
the first round.
Houston might make
I say
moves.
this: if it's, I hope it's either in the first or second round, bro. Because I just want Denver to smack them, bro.
I think
I
it's gonna
think
be.
Yeah. I don't like OKC either, but you know what I'm
No,
saying.
I just like Jokic. That's why.
I think Houston is going to actually shake shake that whole
Yeah, I
West
think the
up.
Rockets might make some noise. Y'all see,
Yeah,
first
they're
of
gonna shake
all,
the West
the
up.
Rockets got Capella, they got Adams, and they got what's the other center they got? They got Şengün.
Yeah,
And then you got
Junior they have over there.
yeah, and
The,
then you
the,
got
the
Holmes.
biggest
They
thing
could
is
shake the West up.
the biggest thing is
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Can Kevin Durant's body
Yep.
hold up? 'Cause every time KD gets an
If you
injury,
think
man,
about it, they really took up all the free
the
agents.
team just gets set back. KD has to be
Yeah,
super healthy.
but the
Yeah,
Rockets
that's
is
true
deep
too.
enough. The Rockets is
The
deep
Rockets is
enough
so
where
deep.
KD
You know
don't
what's
have to
crazy,
play.
John? If you think about it,
Not
bro,
every game, no.
Not
KD
every
really only
game.
got to go out there and probably just score and do a little bit
I'm
of
just
something.
saying,
No,
if
I
Houston
agree.
do what I think they can do, some of these teams are going to fall down.
I'll be
Somebody's going to
honest.
fall.
I'll be
I'm
honest
telling
with
you.
you. It's
I'm
Katie's
telling you.
it's Katie's team right
I
now,
don't
but
know who, but somebody.
I'll tell you this: the Rockets are Katie's team right now, but I think Amon Thompson is who they're hoping becomes their breakout star. If he can break out this
Oh, he
year, I
Yeah,
definitely.
feel
I ain't
great
gonna lie,
about
he
their
would, bro.
chances.
But the
If
yeah.
you
I
thought
Rockets
feel
you like
gotta
him to
he is
work
that
out,
guy they need.
Yeah,
but
you're right, John.
Udoka is he's the leader of the team. I think the way he's gonna like coach the team up because I don't think KD had a coach like that since Steve Kerr. Like
Yeah,
I
Wow,
don't.
but
that's a
Katie's
he
got to
hasn't had
stay
a
while.
good
healthy,
coach since
man.
Steve Kerr.
I hope KD can stay healthy. But every time he gets hurt, it just seems like the team goes through struggles. But I agree with you.
Yeah,
Wait, hold up. What
They
about
nah,
have
Mike
depth
Bud?
now.
I think
They have
Mike Bud
depth.
was a good coach. He just had a bad roster.
nah. That team was Mike Bud wasn't a good coach, man.
What?
Yeah,
He just had a
but
bad roster though.
but I definitely
Nah, a
think
bad
Jabari's.
roster.
I
Yes, he
definitely
have,
think.
bro. You gotta think Mike Budenholzer is a defensive coach.
Who? Oh, yeah, from
Budenholzer, yeah, he's a
Milwaukee.
defensive coach.
Yeah, he's
All
Now
defensive.
he
he's
all
not
they gave
like
him was offensive players. He ain't
but
give
he's
he ain't
not
give him
like
no defense.
Udoka though. Udoka is on a different
We're not
level.
comparing them, but I mean, Mike
Yeah.
Budenholzer was a good coach. I mean,
I
he
mean, he was
just
better than Nash and Jock Vaughn, of course. But as
Yeah, I
far
would
as
have
that
liked him
goes,
better
and
over
let's not get it
them.
twisted. Mike Bud got a championship, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
But nigga, that's over a injured Kyrie Irving, nigga. That's the
Oh,
reason they
nah,
won, nigga.
come on, bro. Still,
Yeah,
he
they
still
wouldn't have
go.
never
Hold
won
on, he
that
still
if
had to go
Kyrie
face
was
other players
playing.
after us, though.
They
Yeah,
would have never
nigga, we
won
would have
that.
beat the Hawks, nigga.
He had to
Let's
go
We
don't
would
face
get
have
it
all
beat
the
twisted.
good Suns,
them.
bro. Come on.
Yeah.
We would have beat the Hawks, and
Yeah, we was
we would
gonna
have beat
beat
the
them.
Suns too, nigga. We would have beat the
Yeah,
Suns
I
too,
don't
nigga.
know because had Kyrie had came back.
Nigga, yes, no, I said if Kyrie wasn't hurt, nigga.
Oh,
I
nah.
Kyrie
said
didn't
if
get
Kyrie
hurt.
wasn't.
Listen,
Milwaukee would have been
as
First
gone.
of all, by that time James Harden would be healthy again. Like by that time we got in the next round,
I'm gonna be
we
honest
would
about. I
have.
don't think KD's had a roster like this since the Warriors stint, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
They
I'll be,
didn't
I'll,
have an answer for Katie and Kyrie.
I'll be honest with
They
you.
did not have an
No, I'm
Yeah,
answer
he
talking
for
did
about
that.
not.
all around roster. Like this
Nobody had an
Houston
answer
Rockets
for
team,
neither
bro.
one of them two.
He's never had a roster like this, and he said that I never had a roster like this.
I'll tell you this: the West is going to be as
He
amazing as
has it, bro.
usual.
All the way balanced like this.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you
the
think
West
about
is
it, when he
gonna
had
be
KD,
No,
a
it was
war
just
The
zone.
West is going to be
when
super
it was just
exciting.
KD and
The
Kyrie,
East is
bro. They
just going to
had
be
horrible
a
rosters.
nightmare. East is
Yeah,
going
I
to be a
don't know.
nightmare.
The East is gonna be weak. I don't even
Yo,
know.
Yeah,
did,
There's so
that's
much
The
yo,
true.
Knicks
players
is the only
injured,
interesting team right now in
Yeah,
no,
the
the
DJ,
East
and
is gonna
here's
be
they
the
weak.
not.
Wait, DJ, here's a good question. The
Knicks and
76.
Orlando, that's it.
No, wait, DJ, here's a great question.
And the Hawks. The Hawks.
The 76ers have
Yeah,
a
but
crazy.
I don't take them serious. They're gonna
No,
make a good run.
DJ, the 76ers have a crazy 16 back-to-backs, and we don't know
you
if
know what?
Embiid or
Philly
Paul
fans,
George
that
are going to be
reminds
healthy.
Hey, last season I had to call y'all out and say I predicted it, bro. I said y'all wasn't gonna make the playoffs. I got y'all making the playoffs this year, bro.
Who?
Of course. The Sixers.
No, the Sixers, DJ. 16
you got the Sixers going to the playoffs?
John, listen to me.
The East is weak, nigga.
Jonathan, my predictions haven't been wrong yet, bro. I said
that's
Detroit
true. It is weak.
Detroit last season was like the worst team in the league.
Possible.
I had them making the playoffs this year. Then I said Philly wasn't gonna make the playoffs. They didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, but DJ, the thing is,
they might.
Yeah, but the thing is, Embiid's knee is shot. Paul George, who knows if he's going to be healthy?
Making a comeback.
And the thing is, their wing position is horrible. They have a lot of guards, but Philly does not have a top roster without Embiid at least.
What you mean? They only got 3 guards.
They have
more. They got more than 3. They got more than 3 guards.
Yeah, they have a lot of guards.
They got that guy that got injured. They got Edgecombe. They got that guy that was injured last year.
I think they Kyle Lowry, Edgecombe, McCain.
Nah, Edgecombe too small for small forward.
We don't have to start him. You can go with come on,
Nah, Edgecombe's not small forward.
Yeah, but listen,
bro.
I think the NBA
matter of fact, you could do. Wait, is Quentin Grimes signed yet? So you could do Maxey. Let's just say Grimes.
Grimes is a shooting guard though.
You said who?
Grimes is a shooting guard.
That's what I just said. I said Maxey, Grimes, and then you got Edgecombe, and then you can do Paul George.
What about McCain?
I don't know about Philly.
McCain.
Why would he start?
I mean, 16 back-to-backs is
brutal. No, he'll be the 6th man. You can't start them. You can't start him and Maxey together an entire game, bro.
Nah, but DJ, 60 back-to-backs is brutal. That's 32 out of their 82 games on back-to-back nights.
I'm telling you, bro. Just trust me.
It's possible. The Sixers could make the playoffs.
They have to. For our lottery odds, they have to be a top team, but it don't look good from looking the outside looking in.
No, it don't.
Nah,
Embiid don't look.
Well, I mean, I understood. Hold on.
Embiid look. It's unpredictable. I don't know if he really want to play.
Nah, it looks good. It looks good. The East is so weak.
I don't think he wants to be there. He says the person that ratted out what happened in them in the backstage, he knows who that player is, and he's upset they're still on the team.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Miami gonna drop.
Embiid, what happened?
No, there was somebody in the organization that talked about what was going on internally, like calling out his lazy attitude, stuff like that. And he knows who that person was in the article that he came out about.
Like 7th or 8th.
Yeah, he said like I don't like that person's still there.
Each year they be 7th, 8th. Hold up, there was
Miami. First of all, Miami traded their best perimeter defensive player, and like I said, they just Highsmith.
Yeah, DJ, how do we get Haywood, man? That's the guy that they wanted in Kevin Durant package. How do we get him with a 2nd pick?
I mean,
protected.
You actually watch Highsmith. I mean, his defense. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He really wasn't playing like his old self, like how he really was.
Why? Because he had one down year. That's it.
Well, this is the end of his rookie deal, right? This is the end of his rookie deal, but he's got an admission.
Hold up, Highsmith has always been an inconsistent player. If you actually watch Miami.
Player one a good point about KD. He needs to be a role player, man. A high-end role player like a Mikal Bridges type of player.
I mean, that's the role he's gonna play. You think he's gonna take majority of the shots?
In Phoenix, though, I don't know, man.
First of all, because the Phoenix had no bench. The Phoenix wasn't deep at all, bro.
It's not his fault. Phoenix had a whole roster.
I don't know. I get that. I get that. That's true too, man.
Like, come on, bro.
All right, I gotta feed the little one right now, man. She's crying and everything, man. I gotta give her some food.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Right.
But, good stream. Drop a like, everyone, on the video. Likes are free. And definitely subscribe and share the video. The universe shares back with you.
Let's go Nets.
Yeah, well, that's
all right. Peace out.
Fuck the Nets.